All right, we're good?
Yes, we're live.
All right, good morning. We're live. We're live on the Tuesday. On the goddamn Tuesday. What do we have here? Kirk Minahan Show. There you go. We're followed by healthy debate, the Kirk Minahan Show. That's great news.
All
right. Well, good morning, everybody. Busy night last night out in Maynard, Mass. We'll talk about that, I'm sure, in full. Mike's here, and Coleman and Gus. A few more shows this week. I think Wednesday and Friday, I believe. That's okay with everybody.
Oh.
Papagino's note was originally scheduled for this coming Tuesday.
Yes, 1 week.
I'll be in the Windy City of Chicago Tuesday, so I'm fine with that.
Oh.
Probably you don't want to do it that day, I'm guessing.
No. if you're not going to be here, no.
Maybe not. So,
are you guys out? So you guys are out there the whole week then?
I can't really talk about that.
Wow.
It's, the whole week. No, I'm Tuesday, back Thursday, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. The thing is Wednesday, the finale.
Yes.
Oh, I was thinking the finale was Thursday. Gotcha.
I think it's Wednesday.
Right.
I think it's
Yeah.
a show Wednesday, then the finale. Like
Okay.
I think it's Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, right. So yeah. So I'm gonna do shows there Wednesday and Thursday with Jeff D'Lo producing. My attempt to blow up his home in Virginia failed last night. We go on and on, state by state, until we finally bring down that goddamn family.
Wrong
we
house.
kicked off this, right? Is there a strike for this?
I got a stray.
Damn it.
That video is available on YouTube, though.
What is?
The full explosion.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
well,
can
nice.
see it right now.
It's a double
That's
standard.
fun.
Coleman. It's a double standard.
Now, could you play it on here and then get taken down?
Probably so. I would think. I would think probably so. But we had a good time last night. So a good crowd. Like, I mean, I say this all the time. I said this speaking to them before. Like, get 100 people random on a Monday night in Maynard, Mass. to go watch this. I mean, whether it's Mississippi or nobody else does stuff like this. The fucking fan base is unbelievable. People from Barstool were texting me like, "Oh, crazy!" It's great. It was great. It was actually a good, laid back, quiet, like not crazy night. We watched. We had a good time. Again, I would just tell people to go subscribe to it. Barstool.tv. Go find it. So if you haven't bought it yet, I think we're over 80,000 now who've bought the pay-per-view, which is great. And it's just good. Like last night was a great episode of reality television. Whether you like people, it was good for me because I knew we were going to be done early, so I have to watch myself, and then you could just watch these idiots just run around in circles. And they don't come any dumber than Rico Bosco, Dave Portnoy, and Gaz. So they gave you what you wanted last night. So it was fun. It was a really fun. I don't know how many people have watched it versus a week ago. I know far less, but it's fun. It was a really fun episode.
Good.
Yeah.
How was the theater environment? Because I know the trivia was insane in the theater. It seemed.
Yes,
I imagine much more.
The trivia was crazy,
relaxed.
So we, I think the trivia asked to me last night in the theater, which I will talk about in a second. That was crazy. So I get there, and Gus is there, and Coleman is not there.
I've heard about this. Yes.
So yeah, about 7:30, I'm there with Harry and Kate came with me. So we sit down, and Coleman's not there, and so I had asked him earlier in the day. I said, "Hey, if you have the chance, if we have any merchandise here, bring it to the. We can throw it out and give it to some people in the crowd after the show or during the show or whatever." He said, "No problem." So then he left. What time did you leave Maynard?
What was that? A little after 7?
Yeah, he was only at the.
Oh, wow.
I was there for like 10 minutes. I think
It really wasn't that important. He had to come back. That's like,
Yeah, but that was an ask from you, so I was
you
like,
could have just texted me and said, "Hey, the world wouldn't have ended. It was fine. I appreciate it, but I mean, you must have been. That's a tough drive."
I was going Vin
He
Diesel
said he was
mode.
weaving in and out of lanes.
It was great.
By the way, in his Santa suit
That's
that
what
he
I
was
said.
wearing.
That's what I said. When I called him with the crowd, and I said, "Are you driving around in your red pants and your tie?" The worst action star of all time.
You should. I said you should have seen it. The GPS time, the time on Waze was 7:37 to get back here.
Right.
I was back in the car with the merch at 7:37.
Unbelievable.
So
it's almost like you were 2 minutes faster than the schedule.
No, I think I left at 7:37. Like
Right.
in and out 1 minute. Like,
Unbelievable.
You know when Superman is just like running
Coleman, you
towards
walked
the...
up a flight of stairs and got a couple of sweatshirts.
Superman.
I do know Superman flies in the sky. No, way fast.
No, Clark Kent, I guess.
Yeah,
when he's running
sure.
to the phone booth,
Right.
It's just a fat version of that.
Right.
Just
During the day, he's a
tearing up the
mild-mannered
stairs.
Yeah.
podcast producer.
Someone shows him a picture of a pussy. Ah!
That's his
Kryptonite.
kryptonite. That's true.
Sadly, Chris Coleman would have had it in the blink of an eye.
seconds. Yeah, you called him.
Yeah.
As we get there, Coleman shows up. Gus did a good job, though. Gus got running, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
emceeing the event?
I don't know, guys. Somebody said you gave a speech in the hallway before, laid down the rules.
Just explain to them how to check in with me to make sure we could confirm that they were on the list.
So how does that work? They would just give you their
Twitter handle and
that must
all-
have some lineup of Twitter handles.
Oh, it's
There's some people who are like Tim McCann. Is he kind of like nod at you like we don't
Come on.
disperse with it. Is there some of that or no?
Tim and Canton.
There was definitely some of them that were like, "Oh, it's me," and I was like, "I'm just asking like, what's your handle? What's your handle?" And
True or false, Gus? When I walked in with the kids, who were you talking to and who was helping you, like standing by the computer you were working on? Do you know?
no,
Nipples.
Wow. Of course.
Yeah.
God.
Just standing there doing what exactly?
I don't know. I was just focused on getting people checked in and walking down. That's
He's
all
like
I
a
cared
predator.
about.
Like when the new producer comes in, he's like, I have to take over and like get myself into this world.
If you look closely on the YouTube, he's actually leering over Gus's shoulder right now.
That's true. Jesus.
They also, when we were on our way out, they had like one more popcorn left on the table, and they're like, "You guys don't want to bring it home?" Anything? We're like, "No, we're good." Nipples just comes like
back
Just
inside.
grabbed
and grabbed it.
Kramer,
It was
like
awesome.
flying in off the side. He's like, "Don't worry, I got it."
Oh yeah, they're very nice. They're handing out popcorn after. I'm kind of like, what do you got? I don't know what the shelf life is of movie popcorn.
Well, they had to get rid of it because they were just going to toss it.
Well, I know that, Gus, but I don't care about that. I'm saying, what's the shelf life of it for me if I bring it home?
Oh, they were giving out to-go popcorn?
They're just handing
Like
out
for
to the
road?
people after.
After
yeah.
like on the way out, so just
I should have got that.
a snack on the way
Check
home.
I cut for this place. Jesus. Yeah, it was good. The popcorn was good.
Yeah,
So-
It says 6 to 7 hours, maybe.
That's not great. Next day? Well, anyway. So before it starts, I'm like, oh, anybody have any questions? Show related, Surviving Barstool, anything, Portland, whatever you guys want. I'm here. So a couple people ask questions. Very nice. We're going back and forth. Then the owner of the place, of the theater, who is a very nice older guy. I just assumed it was a Minifan because he was sort of a disheveled older guy in a wheelchair. So I just assumed.
It's quite an image you have of your audience.
Yeah, I just assumed he was.
when he first came in, we had the same thought.
Yeah.
We're like, "Can we help you? We don't start till 7:30."
Yeah, I'll tell the story, Gus.
You too.
Yeah, when these guys get going. So I'm in the hall before getting popcorn and candy with Kate and Harry. And he comes up to me in the wheelchair. He's like, I own the place. So I'm kind of like, fuck yes. Like, let's talk about owning a movie theater. Like, I'm ready to go. I'm like, geez, what's it been like this? I didn't even finish the sentence. He's like, I used to listen to you on the old radio show.
Okay.
He's like, you're on with Jerry. He's like, I didn't like him. He's like, I didn't like his politics. He's like, you still talk to him? Did you hear this conversation or no? You weren't there.
No,
He mentioned it.
Okay.
I think on the way in. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, not really. I'm not gonna get into it. He's like, okay. He's like, I got a question for you about Maynard later. I got a question for you.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, fantastic. So I wanted to say, I'm like, how's like the business? Like, it's been a weird year for the movies. It's been good, bad. Like, he give a fuck about any of this. So I go in. He raises his hand. He's got his sitting way in the back. He's in the wheelchair. I mean, this guy's gonna be dead by. If he's alive by March, I'll be stunned. I mean,
He's in
this
the
guy-
back?
Is this guy on Pluto?
What was that?
Is this guy on Pluto?
Good question, Jared. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure. I hope he lives a long life. But he's like way in the back. I mean, it's 120 people in the theater, so it's not that big. He raises his hand. And he's like, I got a sports trivia question for you. And I felt like then I got in the mode where I was like, okay, this is like a bad caller on the show. Like, okay, sure. What do you got, buddy? He's like, there's a very famous baseball player, very famous, who used to come to Maynard in the offseason and fish. You know who that is? And I was like, everyone's like, Babe Ruth. I was like, Babe Ruth. He's like, he pointed at me. He's like, you got it.
Nice.
Yeah. I was like, well, okay.
Well done.
Oh, he must have no idea what was going on. But I think, did he stay and watch it?
Yeah.
He stayed through the challenge, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then he just,
How many times in his life do you think he's asked that exact question?
a lot of times. A lot of times. And I was not particularly interested. But I was like, well, yeah, it's a great piece of information. He seemed like a nice old fellow, though. And they were very nice at the, I thought, very accommodating. I thought it was a good, like one of those like understated Minifan nights. Like pretty normal. Everyone's fairly normal. Obviously, you got your, usual parade of losers there. Like at the end, I went and took some pictures and I was kind of fist bumping everybody. And it's just fat white guy fist bump. Fat white. Kirk, sure. Thank you, Jesus. Babe, fat guy. You're the best. Can I take a picture? You just like boom. Everybody knows. It was like a funeral. When I walked in, everyone was sitting there. Nobody was talking to anybody. Like, it was a funeral atmosphere, which I like.
That is a weird thing when you've entered. It's something like people don't quite know what you'd think there would be a big pop when you enter.
I think they're scared.
But yeah, there's an intimidation.
Still, I don't know why. After all these years, we've done this about 50 times. I'm like, it's fine. We can talk. I'm always like, take a picture. Don't take a picture. You want to talk? You don't do whatever you want. But Yeah, it was an interesting. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it came out pretty well. I thought. Any other notes from you guys? You were there the whole time.
You may have heard. I didn't realize you were walking in when I was saying this line, but I thought my favorite line of the night was the Will and Jerry exchange. When Will was genuinely, he was like, "Hey, nice game, Rico. Good job." And Rico goes, "It's a team effort, Juicehead."
Yeah, yeah, Rico was funny. Yeah, Rico had a good night last night. Very fun. And he survived. He moves on.
Yes.
And obviously a huge shocker at the end. Portnoy out. So I don't think we're giving it away at this point, right? It's a pay-per-view.
Is that the first episode you've watched? Have you sat down and watched the other episodes?
I've kind of cut through stuff, watch it here, watch it there. So I mean, I've got the idea of it, but it's funny watching it. So if you didn't watch it, I don't want to get. Well, we can give things at this point, right?
Yeah.
It's been 12 hours. This went through like wildfire through the show. I remember I was walking the hallway and I ran into Dave and we were talking. And Dave's like, "You don't believe what fucking Gaz just did." I was like, "What did he do?" He's like, "He texted us like we're trying to get rid of." He's like, "He texted like, are we gonna get rid of Jerry now?" And he put Jerry in the fucking group text, which is exactly what happened.
So I didn't get the way they edited it. It made it seem like it was all part of Gaz's plan.
Well, he was spinning at that point. But
even at the end when he voted, he's like, "The plan's always been the plan."
I think he was just trying to stay in some. I don't because I mean
then he obviously voted for Rico, right? Which wasn't.
No, I think his plan was PFT, right?
No,
He didn't vote for
Rico.
him.
Oh, Rico.
went
Who
through
did Rico vote for?
Must have been Dave.
Dave,
So here's what I don't get, and I don't want to get Rico in trouble because I love Rico, but why is Dave so mad at Jerry and not mad at Rico?
I assume, I don't know this, I assume the way Dave treats Rico, he understands that Rico wouldn't be aligned with him, maybe.
I mean, but that seems strange. I don't know. I mean, Rico definitely lied to his face. Now, you're going to lie in this game. So, like, you can be mad at somebody and not be mad at somebody, but he seems very angry at Jerry and not very angry at Rico. I'm glad because I love Rico, but I'm confused. I can't figure out why.
I think when that Gaz text was going on, Dave immediately started talking about how Jerry, like, needs that money or whatever, so he wasn't going to vote him out and kind of save him. So maybe it was just like a backstab.
Maybe, but yeah,
really,
I guess. I guess. I don't know, but it was pretty funny, and Jerry was funny because I mean, literally, Gaz sends a text and has Dave, Tommy, and Jerry, on it, right? Yeah, and he's like, "All right, we got to kill Jerry now." And he walks in the
Jerry.
Well, the way it was edited, I kind of assumed what PFT said, where he's like, "You don't think that Gaz would have texted you that on purpose?" Because it was so dumb.
But it didn't make any sense though. There's no upside.
I couldn't figure out what was going on.
I think he did. I think it was a fuck up.
Yeah.
But before that, Gaz also pulled him aside and was like, "You're gonna hear something, like ignore it."
He should have just said to them, "Hey, like I did that, like while Rico was in the room, and then showed Rico the text."
Right.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
It seemed like that's what he was trying to come up with.
Yeah.
Like when he was just bullshit. Like, yeah, no, I know. You're Jerry. I texted you.
I was surprised. Though. I didn't think Dave was gonna get it, but you know, I guess it makes sense. It's PFT had his eye on the whole time. It is crazy. So we did that challenge, the thing on the seats or whatever with the beanbags, and one of the clues, the clue was in the beanbags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before the match, Willie Cakes and I walked over, and as I call him, and we went through the entire bag, like just to see how heavy they were and see how many there were, and we didn't see it. My guess is they put it when the match started, probably, but we literally were looking through it like fucking 10 minutes before that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it was funny. It was a really good episode. I mean, it's a great series. I was talking to Jeff last night, and like he's kind of like, "Oh, it stinks." And I'm like, "But you know what? Like 100,000 people are going to buy this fucking thing. That's a lot of people watching it." So
Yeah.
whatever. I would
from
rather.
their perspective, I think it's a shit. Like, maybe not.
It's more money. It's more money.
I'm trying to. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think like. I know everyone involved, so maybe this is just my perspective, but it seems like something that anyone could watch and enjoy. Like I enjoy it more because I know what Rico's personality is.
I think you enjoy it more if you know everybody. Yeah. If you don't, then then it could just be any reality show.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's been great. So tonight's episode's a good one. If I'm getting the order right, and then it's good the rest of the way. It's a great series for $9. It's fucking crazy not to buy it.
The main thing is producer Rob's doing an amazing job making this all seem real.
It's true.
Like I'm believing all of it. That's how good a job he's doing.
He took Gaz's phone and text. So yeah, but it was good. I could tell the crowd was laughing pretty hard. It was fun. It's actually fun to watch a show like that in a crowd, like a theater, because they were there's some big laughs and good times and very into the match, the challenge. was happy for Kevin. He finally had a moment of success. So, I thought he was going to have a heart attack. But he was really dripping sweat.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was good. Any other thoughts from you guys from the Maynard experience? Gus or Coleman?
It was a great venue. The staff there was very helpful. That the guy Kyle who ran the projection did a great job. So
Interesting thoughts from the show last night. Has something to do with the fans would care about.
You weren't specific.
That's true.
That's true.
But-
What did you just say?
I don't know.
Okay. How was your speech? Was it articulate speech you gave to everybody before about that?
I think so. It was clear.
Okay.
I think it was at least.
Okay. Good.
So-
Good. Yeah. So what?
So I'm just saying. So I think everyone listened properly. So it was
Okay.
nice.
I want to listen properly.
Everyone listen with their ears.
Is this guy on Pluto?
How about you, Coleman? Anything?
No, I just thought it was great overall.
Coleman wasn't even there.
That's true.
Driving around.
No, yeah, I was just at that point. I was just all over the place. So finally getting in the theater and being able to watch was just kind of calming and nice. And,
Yeah. Where were you guys sitting?
just the back. We were
back?
standing a little bit.
Near our boy, near the owner?
Yeah.
What was his name?
Les.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good name. That's a good old guy's name. I like Les.
Yeah, Julie kept hyping him up too. She was like, "You're gonna."
Was she
you're gonna love
communicating
this
with him?
guy." Yes.
Jesus. I thought we were like one of the managers or something.
No, I've been talking.
Julie's
with,
like,
the
you're never
guys
going to
working.
guess who goes to Maynard to fish.
Jesus. My takeaway is how long did it take Babe Ruth to get to Maynard on a horse? 5 years? Fucking place in the middle of nowhere. Jesus, God.
It's all like one road, like one lane.
Yeah. 62 in there and out. Well, yeah, there's a couple of different ways, but yeah. I liked it.
How was the outfit, the Coleman outfit? Was it up to the hype?
It was a little underwhelming.
Oh, come on. It's not bad.
Well, it was fine, but it wasn't like he wasn't look like that. He didn't seem like that big of an asshole.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
What'd you think of it, Gus? You're a flashy guy.
It was. If the pants were brighter, it would have been a bigger deal. But
Yeah.
it was a burgundy pant, so it was,
That might be it. You actually might be right for once, Gus. I think that is.
I
it's
think
a
it was-
burgundy pants.
Like the stark comparison though, like when you see everyone else.
Oh, I can't even imagine.
It's like
It must be unbelievable. It must be stunning. It must be shocking to see somebody wearing pants.
It's a stark.
Well, it was one of those things like you'd be in conversation and you'd see like their eyes just like go down. The
Sure.
whole
Did you see
thing.
that last night or no?
No, they
No?
probably thought it was all great.
Yeah, I
I
guess
think
that's
Nipples
true.
liked it. He was saying he was gonna wear something like his red pants or something.
Of course. Nipples last night, he takes, everyone's going through and taking their pictures. He comes to me, he's like, just so you know, he's like, actually, I don't like to talk on planes.
Oh,
I was
good.
like, oh, I'm sure you don't.
Yeah.
No question. But I
You didn't like
believe-
to talk right now.
we're on a plane. How's that? Our entire relationship is on an airplane. Is that good?
There was one of my other favorite lines. I imagine this got a decent laugh at the theater when Jeff D. Lowe's arguing about the bag, the Kevin ruling.
Yeah.
And Dave just goes, "How do you sleep at night?" like he was like he was genuine.
Dave was really grasping at that point because it was 10 seconds. And then,
I kind of agree with both sides where it was, who cares that you guys saw it? It didn't change anything. But I get the principle that he's talking about.
yeah, but do you think he would adhere to the same principle if somebody showed? Of
course.
but,
But as an unbiased observer, I
sure, but that's not.
understand.
But it already happened. Like it wasn't like it didn't influence the game at all.
No, of course.
Yeah, I mean, like, and if they had said to us, "Hey, we can't show it to you," I'd been like, "Well, those are the rules." Again, it's on them. Like,
When he said the person should be kicked off the show, that's crazy.
yeah, I don't even remember who it was.
It was Travi, like Sean is his name.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who's the woman, the girl there?
Why am I drawing a blank now? Tara.
She was a fucking melting with Dave there, though. She was like, "I wasn't me. It 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 wasn't me." Oh, great. We know it's not you.
Yeah.
Actually, that was Austin for a second. I saw the clip. I was like, that would be funny. Dave's guy, but it wasn't.
No.
It was not. So good time had by all. A+ event. So for Papa Gino's, I mean, maybe we just push it back a week. Is the 19th too close to Christmas? I don't even know.
I would say no, but
Okay.
some people might think it is.
Well, we'll do it that night. Tuesday. Is that Tuesday?
yeah.
We'll do it the 19th. If they can go, great. If not, you can't go. Like I don't want what we want to say. People go to Christmas parties, so
Coleman could break out his red pants again.
that's true.
Get another
Papa
laugh.
Gino's flavor, yeah. But yeah, very funny. Good night. Good night. Good work by the Minute fans. What else is going on?
I've been kind of interested in this gig and Cain is Abel beef going on.
We'll get there in a second. Let me say before we get to the other. Let me just say this. I listened to some running this morning. I'm officially kind of losing interest in Steve from Gloucester.
Oh, the emergency pod.
Now we're gonna have an emergency pod about this, which is a bad
Right.
one.
Yeah. Everything's an emergency.
Everything, and you can't do an emergency podcast on a Monday when another episode already happened in between.
Yeah.
Like you're swimming against the current at that point.
Well, that's the episode he was. Wait, what do you mean?
No, he was responding to his episode with Andy Mayo. You and I did an episode after that.
Though that's what he was referring to.
I know, I guess, but he was talking
Because
about
he addressed me.
But he was talking about his episode with Andy Mayo though too.
Oh yes,
It was a mix of the two.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's too.
But he was addressing our sinister comments.
right,
about him.
right. I actually checked out.
But that was 10 minutes in, Mike.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I made it that far. I was the first time where I'm like, oh, like I'm not that interested in him anymore. It's too much. And he's so self-involved. It's like
that's
he's
the main
a
thing.
narcissist. Like it's crazy.
The idea of an emergency podcast is, hey,
About what?
Kirk recapped Friday's episode, kind of.
Yeah, like what is he even reacting to? What's his point?
So first of all, it was him being a real Minifan.
Did I say he wasn't?
That was big. I guess condescending Coleman did.
Oh, right.
I think it was a mix of. Well, it was me and because Mayo had said that he didn't understand certain aspects of the world, and that just kept coming up. And like,
I don't think he really does that much. So what? Like, that doesn't bother me. But yeah,
Right.
he claims that he's seen every single episode.
yeah, I heard him say that. I did hear that part. Every episode, he went to the vigil, which is legitimate. I'm sure if he was there, that's great. But like everything, it's actually similar to Mayo, where everything goes back to him.
Yeah.
Everything. I don't know, did you guys like it or not? I don't know.
I didn't like that it was deemed an emergency pod. That was my main thing.
Yeah,
That
right.
was the turnoff.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that was the first time I mean, he's had that element to him in every episode he's done, but this is the first time I felt like, oh, this is a real me guy.
Yeah, it felt like a bit, ironically. Like I'm just kind of like, oh, you can play whatever you want from it, but
These are the starting signs of him cracking, because I think he's now starting to look at Twitter, see all the negative comments, and he has to respond. He can't not respond, and that's going to be his
This is the first
downfall.
time where I was like, oh, running. I was kind of like, oh, I actually find nothing interesting about it. It's not even funny to mock. I was like, and he did like the
Michael,
yeah.
what are we doing here, Python?
Yeah, that was so sad. It was just sad.
I don't know what he was talking about.
What was his criticism? I didn't make it that far. What was his
He
criticism
said,
of you?
so I made a joke about him calling Andy Mayo Hellman's boy, and I guess
By the way, when you said that, I had no memory of that. I was like, oh yeah, right, he did that. It
was a great line.
Yeah, right.
But I guess I said like, oh, what does he think that's Andy's last name or something?
But
I don't remember
he
saying.
clarified
that,
he did not think his last name was May.
Michael, what are we doing here?
And Mike, I know you're the world's foremost authority when it comes to comedy.
At least he has my title right.
It's true. I'm not wrong about that. Jesus, what's going on? Yeah, it's like, like I said, it's like the first time I'm like, oh, well, okay,
Yeah.
you got to reevaluate this.
And he does keep saying like, listen, if Kirk wants me back in, I'll come. It's like, yeah, we know. We
You
know
do? Oh, really?
We know
Like,
you'll
you'd come in now if we called.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I like when he talks about how much he's learning, though. That's
that's actually the
funny,
part where I
man.
stopped. He's like, Kirk's teaching me a lot about podcasting. And he's like, and then he's like, I met some people and they've reached out to me. I got a chance to do some in the fandom, I think he said, and I learned from those people as well. I'm like, who the fuck did you learn from? The fucking pizza guy in Georgia?
Oh yeah, he was soliciting people to reach out to him if they wanted to collaborate.
Joe? Like,
Yes.
I mean, what are we talking about here?
Yes.
I don't know. I think he thinks, but then I was thinking about it while I was running, of course. Like, he's done how many of these now?
7.
7.
Okay, so the first one probably did better because we, probably like 2,000 or 3,000 people have watched this, though. Like, that's like not inconsistent. That's like a decent number for this guy.
Right.
Like 3,000 people have spent their time. It's probably the same 8 people, but still, have spent their time listening to this guy talk.
Sure. Oh well, I mean, then you have so many more on the actual show.
It's true. Well, I don't want to think about that. But yeah, it's like, it's just crazy. Crazy. Any other cuts that jump out at you guys or no, Colm? Yeah, see, even you're down on him, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Don't be condescending.
I just don't like the emergency pod title. Like when Portnoy drops an emergency press conference, you kind of stop what you're doing and listen. And that was the mentality I had.
You think
here.
he's different
It's
than Portnoy, you're saying?
It seems he has a different approach.
Yeah, well, they're both crazy. in different
He's not
ways.
big on the Princess Bride.
Yeah, right. But he did that.
I'm doing so one of the next Why You Laughing episodes
Yeah.
I'm doing is Carl Reiner.
Oh, great.
And someone asked him like, "What's your favorite work that your son has done?" And he goes, "Well, I can never turn away from Princess Bride."
There you go.
It was just like, God
This
damn it,
infatuation with the Princess Bride.
can't escape this movie now.
And it seems like the king of like the obvious too. He's like, Mayo's very self-involved, very annoying, or like
Mayo isn't just a boob. He's a condescending boob. Just a boob.
talking about your children. You're so creepy. It's like your children. Jesus. Yeah, I feel like we're I don't think Steve from Gloucester will be part of this world in 3 months.
Well, wait till today's emergency.
That's what I mean. That's the thing. Is I'm like setting up something I don't want to hear.
But that's the thing. Like, if he had just called this one episode 7, I don't know if I'm.
You're very conflicted by this, Coleman. I understand. I understand.
I'm just saying, like the emergency thing rubbed me the wrong way.
I didn't find it to be an emergency myself. I think you're right. You're right.
I can't wait till.
I'm not sure the other ones are necessarily an emergency either, but yeah.
I can't wait till 4 this afternoon when Coleman's like, emergency press conference. I'm out on Stephen Boss.
That's interesting.
I've decided.
Have you seen this other? Did we talk about this other Kowloon story?
Yes.
Mentioned the other night, yeah.
Really? I don't fucking understand what happened.
Well, now they were saying that he was wearing some kind of sharp necklace
A
or
lanyard.
something?
No, it was like a knife on a lanyard, they're saying. Did you see this? I don't get it. I don't. But even then, how do
you fall like that?
Was he drunk? I don't want to speculate. Like, I don't understand it. I may just speculate. I feel bad, but like, I don't quite get it. Let me see. I was trying to figure it out. Well, we can ask Carabas tomorrow.
I was going to say, I imagine he has all the inside scoop.
Let's see here.
Yeah, knife necklace may have played a role in death of man.
What is a knife necklace?
Let's see.
Yeah, let's
Just
Bob Ward, my friend. All right, here's the story here. Unravel the events that caused his death. It appears his death was caused by a knife necklace he was wearing. He accidentally tripped in the parking lot. Someone cut himself with his knife.
Yeah, it's literally just
sold the internet.
Mini,
okay,
just a mini knife.
I've never seen one. Have you?
No, it's pretty cool actually.
He was celebrating.
You should get one.
I'm not that guy.
He was celebrating a birthday with a group of people. After the incident happened, he was walking toward a bus the group rented to take them to Kowloon and back home. So I guess he just tripped. I mean, that's crazy. Jesus.
I mean, he had to have been.
Poor guy. That's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out and say this seems like a bit of a hazard to carry around your neck.
It's just weird. It's strange. I don't. Yeah. I mean, I need to see it for it to make any sense because what an awful. It's just strange. I don't quite get it. Carabas will have to spin tomorrow. He'll be spinning for the Kowloon. So
Might start rocking a piece like that.
Ooh, Carabas might. That wouldn't
yeah.
surprise me. But yeah, I saw it because they kept talking about the lanyard. I was like, I don't get this. Well,
It's so weird.
well, very strange. Well, gig. I'm sorry, guys. Let's get more important things.
Yeah, just this gig versus Cain is Able that's also come up. So on the one end,
It's almost like I don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
All right, so I think it was on.
Is gig transitioning, by the way?
No,
Why do you ask?
he just lost weight.
Because he's wearing lipstick and he looks
He's
thin.
not wearing lipstick. I can defend him on that. It's
What are you,
just
his fucking publicist?
Kissing him? How would you know?
Oh, what the fuck are you talking about?
no, he wasn't
You
wearing.
fucking him?
I'm not fucking gay.
I don't understand.
No, it's
Why are you
just
so?
the
You've
lighting.
never like disagreed with me ever. Like, the fuck? I mean,
You can choke on that fucking cookie you're eating, but he's not wearing lipstick.
I welcome it. It's fine, but this seems like an odd fight. How do you know that?
No, because
How do you know he's not wearing lipstick?
because as someone it's happened to me before where your lips kind of get accentuated because of the lighting in the camera.
So you don't know that though.
I'm confident he's not wearing lipstick.
But you don't know
and
that.
I'm taking him at his word for
you
saying
bet your life on
But
it.
you don't
Yes,
know.
I would bet my life.
But you don't know that.
I don't 100% know
Yeah,
it.
you can see
I
him.
wasn't in the room with him.
Correct. So you don't know that.
No, but I'm very confident.
Okay, I'm very confident he's transitioning. He's wearing lipstick.
I hope Gig makes a video putting on bright red lipstick.
Well, no, he did.
Gus has to kill
So
himself.
did he?
In his video, kind of arguing with Cain or whatever, he puts on lipstick. I believe.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. What's the argument about?
Where does this stem from? Was it Mike and the Minifans?
Yeah, so it stems from Mike and the Minifans, and then after Cain just kind of called.
Dude, know far more about this than this poor guy who died in the college. just so we're clear. Go ahead.
Cain ended up calling Gig ugly and basically talentless along that, so Gig made a response video.
So
Well, okay. Why are you interested in this? I'm confused.
The 10th most important person in show history.
So was it about his? I think it was his figurines in the back or something. Like he was mad that Gig was calling them.
Do you have any
Not
fucking idea what you're
action
talking?
figures?
Either one of you know what you're talking about?
It's very confusing to be
It's not confusing to me. They seem like they don't like each other. Do they not? I don't understand.
No, they definitely don't.
Okay. So what's interesting about that?
So this was Gig's video, kind of throwing an attack at Cain.
People, a new face to the network. We were supposed to come on a few months ago, but then Kamikaze did his Twitter account right before the show started. So, Cain, how are you?
Good. How are you doing? Happy to be here.
Good,
From
good.
I'm here. Not bad. I'm pretty happy. Excited.
Real quick, BA, I'd like to address the disparaging comments that Cain the Disabled made about me last night on the show.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine, BA, thank you. Kane,
I don't think it translates
right
very well to audio.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
So what the hell? I don't understand why you care about this. Gives a shit. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. It's just a weird
What are you laughing
rivalry.
at, Mike?
Because before the show, I kept trying to ask him. I couldn't find any interesting news stories, so I asked Coleman like, "What's going on in like the actual news?" And 3 times he mentioned this fucking game thing to me, and I'm like, "No, like in the world,
Who cares? I don't even care. What is it?
It's confusing to me, and it came out of nowhere that these two now have a rivalry.
But is it really even? It feels like this Cain and Abel. It seems like a fake, like a wrestler. So it doesn't seem real. Like I don't know. No,
Well, I guess he made a bit too, right?
Yeah, because
his bit was terrible.
terrible. He went to a Papagino's.
Oh Jesus!
And
I like the idea of every day someone doing something that Gus should be doing.
Yes. What did he do at Papagino's?
Oh, there's only one way. You gotta play it.
Why? Okay. That helps.
Could I get the Kirk Minahan?
What is it?
You know who he is, Kirk Minahan?
No.
Oh, he's not gonna like that. Can I get the Andy Mayo?
I don't know any of these subs.
It'd be great if she just fucking shot him.
She looks like she wants to.
She should.
Takes her lanyard out.
Like what judge would have any issue if she just blew as fuck? This poor woman that's just trying to fucking probably raise her kids or work at the fucking Papagino's. Like I'm sure her manager's probably an asshole. Do you know which one it is?
No.
Okay.
Give me the Andy Mayo.
Yeah.
Sir.
She just fucking
do you
literally
want?
pulls a gun and just fucking shoots him in the throat. Just kills him. Be great. Nobody would care. He'd just die. He'd bleed out there. People would step over him, order their pizza. It's stupid.
What is the origin of this, other than the Papagino's connection, obviously?
Oh, I don't get it.
No, it gets worse.
It came out of nowhere.
Can't get worse than that.
Can I just get a number 1, please?
Sure. Number 9, you mean?
No, just the 2 cheese pizza slices and a soda?
Oh, a lunch special?
Yeah, please.
Okay. And a soda? Sure.
Sure. Do you know what the fuck does a video for Portland have to do with Papagino's?
With what?
What the fuck a video for Portland has to do with Papagino's?
I don't get the.
He's
the other night.
Yeah.
When I said like try to do it sooner because if we're filming videos, so that's I guess.
Right.
Oh Jesus Christ, that's a rough scene.
Yeah.
Ugh,
it's tough.
Like you honestly, if you put people in jail for stuff like that, I'd be fine with it.
Well, it's nice. You kind of get the dichotomy because Justin proves what Gus should be doing, and then Kane is proving it's not always that easy. You know.
What did she?
both ends.
What did she even say?
She just looks.
She just looks miserable.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what you're talking about, and shoos him away.
What a loser.
Did he get his meal?
I think so. Yeah. It doesn't show it, but.
That is interesting, Coleman. You're right.
I don't know. It piqued my interest. Our friend producer Rob was on Barstool Radio yesterday, though.
This guy's really making the rounds.
I did see that. Yeah, what do you have to say? There was some cut I heard, but go ahead.
Yep.
What is
Those
it?
things are in my pocket.
This is
or
talking
in a
about you
notebook.
stealing.
Again, he's still talking.
Just so everyone knows what it actually is like it's camera layouts for the challenges. So you draw where the challenge is going to be, and then you draw how you want to film it.
Yeah.
And obviously a dumb thing to leave on your desk. Normally, you give it like the challenge like a dumb, cute little name. If someone finds it, it's just nonsense. It's just symbols and
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
So
really
that one,
encrypted.
however,
Duct tape challenge.
Duct tape. And it's funny, like looking back, obviously leaving it on my desk is like such a bonehead move, but
Never even
just
occurred
was
to you.
never because again, it's just kind of a thing that you draw up and then it.
Yeah, like usually
kind of-
that would have said something like you're stuck or something like
Yeah, exactly.
stuck on you or something.
Now, if it had been like
And
the
it's like-
show Bible, that's like I would. I should probably just leave.
Yeah,
But like the shooting.
Meaning that
layout
would have
and
had
stuff,
like
it's just it would have had like the rules.
Yeah, got
the
it.
entire description of the challenge. and
Okay.
All that.
Yeah.
Stuff.
So that was him talking
Normal-
about that.
Always interesting, isn't
Yeah.
It's amazing a guy that thinks of everything made that one mistake.
That's crazy. Show Bible.
Yeah, that term is brutal.
Asshole.
Oh.
Show Bible for Surviving Barstool. Jesus. What were you saying, Coleman?
Rob is Christ himself.
So then we did have Tommy kind of coming out as a fan of the show as well on that episode later.
Oh, yeah?
Let's leave forever. I don't think that this takes, knocks off the idea that Kirk is an intelligent person.
As a newly self-proclaimed Minifan who's been listening more, let's not pretend that putting shapes in a hole insults Kirk Seamus Minahan's intelligence.
I would say it was...
He's adapted quickly.
I mean, anytime you've done
And it was
something
hard.
so
I was Kirk on the other side, and I had my struggle with factor, so we were the men in the arena that episode. You're not questioning our...
I will just...
He definitely was wearing lipstick, Gig.
Is that right?
I just looked at the picture. Yeah,
Gus is definitely not a kill himself view.
I don't. Yeah, well, that's fine. I'm not like I don't judge. Like if he's feeling sexy doing that, that's great.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't think that's a problem.
Could it be chapstick or something?
It's bright red. Maybe.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, in the video he made, it looks lipstick. It's not.
Yeah,
chapstick.
I think he has. Yeah. But Gus is obviously you're friends with him, Gus.
No.
You don't talk to him off air ever?
The only time I talked to him was about an idea of something we're going to probably do in January.
Oh, good.
That he got from you.
I bet it's for Portland based on his timeline.
Oh, you're going to do that, you think? Yeah. Oh, good. That might be good, no?
Yeah, I agree.
Good. Great guy. I like him. I like the other guy, too. They're fun. But
Well, if he's wearing lipstick, Gus is going to put a gun in his mouth and pull the trigger.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I just don't think he is.
Because
No, you said he's not.
I thought I was confident that I'm very confident he wasn't.
You're still 100%.
Still 100% confident he wasn't.
Okay. All right. What stories do you have, Gus? I can't wait for this. Coleman's first story was this one.
Cameo.
These two have checked out after this.
No. Cameo has a new star.
I don't care about George Santos.
Okay.
I find George Santos to be so boring now because everyone talks about him. I just find I get it. Like he's crazy. We get it.
I don't know. I only hear tidbits. Like I hear that story, but I haven't checked out the videos.
Yeah, I don't really care. Sorry, Gus. What else? What do you got, Gus? What's your second story?
My second story is on Beyond Average Podcast.
Hold on. Well, it's not a great start, but Gus is a big fan of doing the he won't say what it is. He's like, Cameo's got a new star.
Blind items.
Yeah, he loves doing that.
Yeah.
He has a certain movie coming out next month.
Yes. This bait for predators in my podcast recently.
What did Mick have to say?
He thinks that the kid gloves are starting to come off with Coleman as you're getting snippy at him.
Oh. Boy. Can't wait to hear this.
Yeah.
Who was he on with, by himself?
Just by himself, yeah.
Is he putting on a lobster bib and rubbing his hands while he's saying this?
Did he mention his construction going on at all? That was something that he was talking about.
So it sounds like his house is the house he's living in.
Do you have the sound of it, Gus?
No, I have it up right here.
I'd rather Gus reenact it, to be honest.
Jesus Christ.
Why aren't you playing?
I don't know why. Fuck. I hate people who do that. It's like such a terrible quality.
It's a complicated technology, Gus. It's going to take me a minute.
Okay, sorry. Why aren't you playing? What did you expect it to say back to you, Gus?
I was hoping it would talk back.
You know there's been issues with the internet speed here.
Producer from the dozen 20, 30 minutes. I think Portnoy did the same, so it was good. It was good to hear from those guys, and it was obviously discussing the Surviving Barstool drama as far as the paywall and the censorship from YouTube and what their decision's going to be. It sounds like Portnoy is selling it now for $9.99, and then it's going to be free on YouTube like a week later. I guess that's nothing to bitch about there. If you want to watch it,
I may have said this before, but he has a very less polished Jim Rome quality to him, the way he speaks.
I might have said this before. It has nothing to do with what they were talking about before.
That's also true.
I think it's worth it. If you're especially, I enjoy the content.
Hold on,
I mean,
that's not what you teased.
No, I know it's coming up right here.
Why aren't you say it, Gus? Why aren't you playing the sound I wanted you to play? Will it talk to me? I know it doesn't talk to you, the computer. Maybe it'll talk to me.
Come on, Old Faithful, get us there.
Let me see.
Come on.
Let me see.
Right there.
He's never gone in there before.
Why won't you? Why? What are you doing? Why aren't you playing that? Hello? Hello?
Come on, buddy.
Very quiet.
He has to tell me he has to baby talk it a little bit.
You might have to baby talk it, yeah.
Oh, I have to baby talk it?
Yeah, I think you have to baby talk it.
Let me see. Where's my little computer?
That's better.
Baby, why'd you talk some more? Come on, why do I follow bio dude on Twitter? I don't know. Come on, give me the Don the Jeweler. Give me my goo.
Who is Don the Jeweler, by the way?
Isn't that the question?
I don't understand it.
How's it feel being in there during the show?
I've never been that close to Gus before, ever. I don't think.
I don't think so.
That was real close.
Yeah. It's shaking. I was. Excitement. I think Gus does wear lipstick, by the way.
Gus does?
Yeah,
That's why he gives such a staunch defense.
Yeah, I think so. Go ahead. Well, plus there's
They,
lipstick
a
stains
little
on the
snippy
computer.
lately with Coleman, or at least.
You ever thought of
what
having
were
sex with that computer? Gus, or
Kid
no?
gloves, a little snippy.
Maybe one day.
Okay, well, you can also stop the sound while we're playing it.
All right.
Why are you doing that? Is it disobeying you?
Oh,
no, here we go.
just stop. It's unsettling being in here alone.
Why? You be a good computer. You stop, or you go upstairs and you'll never see the light of day again.
Oh boy.
Why are there 47 animal
I don't. Someone sent those in for you.
47 boxes of animal crackers.
Well, that's a decent supply.
Is that for mixed episode? Coming up? Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, you're gonna leave a trail of them, and it's gonna end with a box held up by a stick.
I don't understand what's going on here. Do you know how to stop a cut while when I say stop so we can talk?
Yes.
Here's how the show works, okay?
Okay.
The Kirk Minahan show. Sometimes we'll play sound, we'll react to it, and sometimes like we'll stop the sound, we'll react, we'll laugh a little bit. Mike will laugh no matter what I say.
That's true, I do
that's,
that.
That's his job. And then blindmike.net. And then we keep playing the sound. You know, Mike says something sarcastic, and then on we go. We've been doing this for 4 years.
Now that you mention it.
See? It's easy. See, Mike, right? Very easy. Coleman doesn't know what's going on.
I didn't realize I did it.
Yeah, he's still doing it. This is what I mean. I say something sarcastic. Mike says something happens to make a show reference. We do this. We do that. Coleman has a story about Barstool. We ignore that. Then Gus plays sound, and Coleman, we stop, we react. Have you ever listened to the show before, Gus?
Yes.
Okay, this deserves an emergency podcast.
Gus says something so dumb that we have to stop everything.
Right.
Do
Then
40 minutes.
we have him do it again. He does it well. Then we do it again, and I say, "Oh, the Minute fans are unbelievable." We do a live show. We have a good time. Colony comes in once in a while. Bud will be in tomorrow. Make fun of him having a job. Carapaz is here. Won't listen to the show either. Boom. Random Minahan Friday. It'll suck. Done. Monday, Mike will be here Sunday night, whatever. I'm in Chicago. Oh, well, I come back. Oh, I got in trouble with Barstool. Nardini. Done. We do another show again. It's September 2027. Oh, you know what? I think I'm just going to maybe open a bookstore. I don't want to work anymore. I'm not going to sign a contract. I'm going to retire. I'll sign another fucking contract. We'll do it for 3 more years. Bunch of live shows. Same fat people show up. We go to the funeral of the guy who owns a movie theater in Maynard. Nice life. Babe Ruth joke. On we go. Coleman leaves to go spin chiclets. We have a whole thing with a producer. We got producer. Something that's 2046, and Harry Minahan is like 38 years old. He's like, Dad, what are you doing? Like, can we fucking can we play catch with my son now?
I'm like,
and then on we go. And then Mike's doing his thing. Because Mike's like, Mike will be 80. He's like, I want to get to 1100.
Well, Harry, you see if you subscribe for the year.
All over again. Alba Nipples will be married for 22 years at that point. And then on we go. Gus will be sitting with his fucking mouth open still, not figuring out how to do this fucking thing. True or false?
True.
Sounds like a heck of a show.
It's not bad. Subscribe.
I was going to say, that's the best way. That's the best anyone's ever described the show before.
Shut up. All right.
There's a feather in your cap.
Yeah, thanks, Gus. It's important. Thanks, buddy. All right. So, Beyond Average Mick. Go ahead.
I mean, it's... yeah, if you don't enjoy it, then don't buy it. I don't know.
Boy, he's edgy.
One thing that I have picked up on as well, here in the notes.
He's so boring by himself, isn't he?
That's what I'm saying.
Very recappy.
Yeah, it's got a Colin Cowherd, like he's a solo sports broadcaster.
Yeah, it's just so dull. It has no life to it. You get a partner in there for him. I like Mick, but get somebody in there. I don't know. No?
Didn't he have his cousin?
They're falling out. He said in the show the other day.
I thought that was Al. Isn't Al his brother?
Mike, why? Mike, why are you asking these questions?
I don't know.
Why don't you
do the recap again? Let me see.
Call me, drive him down there.
Let me see if I can remember why I do that.
Drive Mike down the Mick's place. You guys figure it out together, okay? Go ahead, guys.
Kirk seems a little snippy lately with Coleman, or at least what we're used to hearing. I think the kid gloves might be sliding off a little bit.
Ooh.
That is something that I would also say keep an eye on.
Ooh.
Anyways, moving on.
Enough of that.
Oh.
Wow, that was a great cut. Jesus Christ.
Maybe the buildup killed it.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? But it was really good. You guys are bringing it today. Jesus Christ. Throwing you out with the popcorn last night in Maynard. Jesus. My God. Get fucking Les in here to produce. He's got some stories. My man Les. All right, what else?
Trivia?
What else, boys?
The Time Person of the Year finalists were announced.
Ooh, okay. I don't hate these. All right, go ahead.
The short list was Taylor Swift.
Sure, that's fair, Mike. No.
Deion Sanders.
No, Barbie.
Oh God.
How does that count?
They do dumb stuff like this. Just
Hollywood Strikers.
Oh yeah, what a fucking plight that was. I felt terrible. Fran Drescher. Okay.
I thought it was like a women's lacrosse team.
Yeah, it might be actually. Yeah, you're right.
Hollywood Strikers.
Well, we have to wait to salute them. It's true. What was the next one?
King Charles.
I'm a King Charles guy. What are you doing, Gus?
You knocked the camera down.
Who cares? Okay, King Charles.
And then Trump prosecutors.
Oh, they're so brave too.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I think it was Xi Jinping was also on there.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Got that.
Good. Who's that?
The Chinese
president.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure, absolutely. Yeah, one of my favorites.
Looks like Winnie the Pooh, I've heard.
I would vote for. Is that right?
Isn't that what South Park said?
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to say. I got probably wrong. It's probably somebody else.
Yeah.
Who did I vote for in that group? Who won it last year?
Probably. I feel like
Elon Musk. I was going to say, but I feel like would they give it to him? I feel like
I
already
think that's
then
why
he
it was
hated.
controversial, but I can't remember.
It was
the Ukrainian president. Zelensky.
Of course. Yeah, he's great.
On me.
He's great.
And the spirit of Ukraine.
Oh, good. Who can forget that?
Sounds like Trump prosecutors.
Of that group, I vote for Taylor Swift, probably. If I'm being
Yeah.
honest. Impact-wise, yes, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, she stimulated the economy.
She did.
She's
pretty
damn
wild.
straight, brother.
She did. Yeah, she's banging Travis. Well, we don't know that. I shouldn't say that, but
They're dating.
yeah. Is that sex tape out yet? Is Big Cat report on that? Or no?
He will be vindicated when it does leak, though.
Yes, he will. You're talking about Travis Kelce's penis?
Yeah.
Yes, leaking all over Taylor Swift in the video. See what I'm doing there?
I got you.
Somebody tweeted this to me yesterday, speaking of Taylor Swift, that Caroline girl from Barstool blocked me on Twitter.
I was blocked too.
I don't know how we're gonna. Were you friends with her before or no?
I helped her out a lot.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They had some connection.
Not good.
That was a big thing, though.
I
when
filmed
Cole-
a ton of stuff for her. Yeah.
That was when I knew Coleman was a good candidate, when his instinct was to get Caroline on the phone for something.
Her blocking me is it's gonna get Merchant's attention. I'll say that. Yeah, I don't even know why. Maybe think of the Barbie thing. I remember thinking this idiot almost quit the company because some people didn't like the Barbie movie.
Well, maybe she just needed vaginal moisture back.
I said, but hopefully, yeah, I suppose. Who knows? Good luck to her. But I saw that. I was like, I mean, I don't care. You block anybody you want, but it seemed. I don't think I've ever had an interaction with her ever in my entire life.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Joke's
know
on
what's
you.
worse, like blocking because of that or blocking someone that you do.
Coleman's upset about this.
Honestly,
I mean, really, what's worse, blocking you or blocking like her best friend?
Yeah, blocking somebody who's deeply in love with her.
No.
You helped her out with what?
Like a couple videos. Like I would film
terrible
all the
songs
time.
or something.
No,
You like her comedy?
couple of them. Yeah.
But did you pretend they were funny or no?
Yeah.
You gotta pretend like women. You have to
Well, I also
understand.
the Barbie stuff going on. I think that was the divide though, because
But she was really. I remember Kevin being like, "Yeah, she was like crying in the office about this."
well, I think it was her and Gia had just come out of KFC,
Right.
and I went over after having seen it that weekend too, and just not knowing how they were
Right.
feeling about it was just like, man, that sucked. Like,
You said about Barbie?
Yeah.
Oh, that was it. You're
Right
dead at
to
that
their
point.
face. Yeah.
You're dead at that point. It's a big loss. But I remember thinking this woman almost quit the company because some guys didn't like the movie Barbie.
It's good. Taking a stand. You got to take a stand about something.
Well, she didn't really take a stand. She almost took a stand.
She took a dry heave.
yeah, that's true. So but she's in New York, right?
Yeah.
So I won't see her next week in Chicago. That's a shame. But I'll see what's her face. The other one who hates me.
Maddie.
Yeah.
All these young women who don't bring any money to the company hate me now.
Yeah.
This is
Not now. That's a pattern.
That's
Go back
true.
to Ellie Schnitt.
Well, she made money for the company, though.
That's true.
I give her that. She was a popular person. So.
Ellie
You gotta step
Schnitt
up your
also
game.
didn't
Now you're
like
getting the
block
B-listers.
Ellie Schnitt did block me.
No, well, I'm saying like she at least had some conversation with you or whatever.
She had no conversation with me.
Didn't she call in and stuff?
Well, this is
No, that
before.
was-
Yeah, she did. You're right, but this
Yeah.
is before the war, though.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'm just saying.
This is before Derek
Compare.
Chauvin punched in for his shift that day and went to work. Well, although he got stabbed like 30 times. Right?
Yeah.
Well, 22, I believe.
22
yeah.
times, yeah.
And then I saw he was trending again the other day because everyone was saying it's an FBI informant.
I saw that, yeah. And they were like, what do you think that means?
Right.
I'm like, well, wouldn't they be less obvious about that then?
Right.
I don't want to be, I'm all for conspiracies, but like, that's the guy. What
The
that
guy you
means
can
is
Google.
that means the guy's probably crazy, I'm guessing. By the way, the guy who blew up that house in Virginia is crazy.
So
Jesus Christ.
What happened? Like, I know they
What
approached
happened is
it.
he was a pretty normal guy for a while. Then he watched episode 2 of Surviving Barstool, and he fucking lost his mind. It's like, this guy told this guy to blow up a house. I'm gonna blow up a house.
That is interesting timing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Yeah, he had never been, he'd never written like 40 million crazy letters to all these different people. Nope, he just woke up and said, you know, I like what this guy's doing.
YouTube, you're doing a good job.
Yes, thank you, Google. Thank you, YouTube.
But of course, when I clicked on the thing, that's all the first tweets I saw. I was like, he's a lefty, or he did that. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Everything. Yeah, they're all excited, and like he's a minority, I think, maybe. No? Did I see that? I forget. But
I thought I saw that they came up to the house with a search warrant or something, and then that's when it happened?
Yes. Barstool Nate just literally quote tweeted the Barstool sports story. Absolutely insane video and quote tweeted to the man of his word at Kirk Did anybody die in this?
I thought it said people were burned.
Jeff Delo's mother, actually.
Did she die at last?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay, good. He'll blame Nate for that. Poor guy. I'll quote tweet Nate. Why not? He's not as annoying on Twitter. Although I picture him saying it when I'm looking at the tweets. It's difficult. But I'll see him next week. Should be fun. I think we're gonna have everybody around next week. You know what I'm gonna do, Mike, next week? If the guys are cool with Chicago? What's that? Shoot some hoops.
Oh yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna ball.
Let's
go.
go.
Ball out. Yeah.
Maybe you want one of the guys look at a slice of deep dish or something.
Might do that. We'll do some golfing indoors.
It's cool.
Some roof ball. I'll have breakfast with Mincy.
Well,
suspect. Yeah.
That started back today.
It's your competition.
That's why I said
right?
it, Gus. Yeah. What are the odds? Jesus Christ.
Gus does have he's like a destitute man's Mario Lopez.
It's a great. I suppose. It'd be great if it was like a Twilight Zone episode. Everybody left and Gus's computer really started talking to him. It just drove him crazy.
You let him yell at me, Gus.
I'm sorry.
Second take Gus. Second take Gus. It was actually Steve from Gloucester's voice. That actually would be good. That'd be a good episode. What were we saying? Talking about, I don't know.
I just like the idea that Coleman's thinking longingly of filming Caroline's
I know.
videos and
He loves
telling her like, "Hey, it was really clever. You rhymed fine with vagina. That was really funny."
Right, yeah,
and now he's like, "I can't believe she blocked me after all that."
Like, it was funny. You joked about being on your period. Like, that was great. That was great. Yeah, Kirk Minahan's an asshole. Fuck him.
Yeah, you're so right. Guys do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Jesus. What else? What else, Gus?
Rico released his top 10 Billy Joel songs.
Oh, okay. All right.
Turn his hat backwards.
Did he turn his hat backwards?
He turn his hat backwards.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
After the break.
Yes, he did.
He has backwards.
The hat is on backwards.
He had his on backwards.
The hat is on backwards.
The hat is on backwards. I'm going to say Rico's a decent Billy Joel fan. I think he'll have like 7 or 8 really well-known songs and then try and show off.
Okay.
That's my guess. But I don't know. I've not seen this. Where's this on Twitter?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't see that. All right, go ahead.
Long overdue list. Saw Billy Joel for about the 5th time on Friday night at Madison Square Garden. Always delivered. Without further ado, here are my top 10 Billy Joel songs. Not the best.
Is it TikTok originally, or is it?
It's originally TikTok, and you put it on Twitter.
I go to find on Spotify, click play every time. Number 10 is a deep cut, Rosalinda's Eyes. Beautiful song. You got to find it deep in the lists. He'll never play it in concert.
1 second. I'm looking in the lists here.
I don't know this one by title.
I'm pretty shallow. I'm going deep in the list. There it is. He wasn't kidding. The lists are out there, Mike. What's interesting is before we play the rest of it, I was actually thinking about this poor fella from the Kowloon, and I wound up on one of these Reddit fucking threads, which I'm never on, about this, because I'm like, I'm missing something here. And then somebody linked to the Wikipedia page, list of unusual deaths in history.
Ooh.
And there are some weird ones. I'll go more modern. This is the one I had forgotten about. This happened in I went a little more recent. How is this for a random death, Mike? 1983, I believe it was. I'll tell you in a hot minute. Richard Wertheim, Dick Wertheim, September 15th, 1983. He was a linesman for tennis. He was like a judge.
Okay.
Stefan Edberg was a great tennis player. He died after a ball served by Stefan Edberg at the U.S. Open struck him in the groin. He fell out of the chair, striking his head on the surface and dying.
Did an anvil fall on him?
Isn't that crazy? That is a crazy death, right?
Jesus Christ.
That's what I'm saying. I spent like a half hour on this fucking thing.
There was one insane one of some little girl in a pool got stuck to the filtration.
Yeah.
And it just sucked her insides out. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's not quite in the same spirit.
No.
Good Lord.
That was the first one I kind of saw recently.
Jesus Christ, Coleman, sicko.
It's just
And Chris Benoit murders entire families. I mean, there's some fun ones out there, gang.
16-year-old from New York was playing golf when he hit a bench out of frustration with his club.
Yeah, I came back and got him.
Yeah.
I always think of that. That's why I don't do that. John Lewis, 12th of April, 1999. The 64-year-old businessman from Minsterworth, England, attempted to light a bonfire with gasoline, but inadvertently set his clothes on fire. He then jumped into the river, ran to the river, jumped in, and drowned. It's fucking crazy. Jesus, his body was not found until 30 days later. Then you have the Owen Hart one, which is a weird one, I would say.
Sure.
I mean, the poor fucking guy was dressed up as a blue blazer, and he's supposed to be brought down and just, there was no footage of that ever. It was like exactly before that stuff, 99. Imagine if that happened now.
Yeah.
It'd be all over the place.
Oh,
I don't think that's anywhere anywhere, I don't think.
Wouldn't they have been filming that?
Yeah, I'm saying they're not going to, WWE's not going to fucking show that.
Oh, but they did have footage at one time.
I imagine, although it was not live on television, I don't think, when it happened.
Right.
But like random ones, like this poor girl, she was 13, she got hit in the head by a deflected puck at a hockey game, struck her in the temple, and she died. Like, it's crazy.
This guy, now, I
feel
I
duel
feel
here,
like,
Mike, with me and Coleman.
I feel like this guy.
Coleman's are much gorier.
Yeah, Coleman's about the like 2-year-old who gets fucking head cut off. Go ahead.
Mark Gleason, 26-year-old. Now, this kind of feels almost like a suicide attempt to me more than an actual.
I think I got a winner, but go ahead.
But he said attempted to cure his snoring by inserting tampons into his nostrils. He died from suffocation with sleeping pills, adding to his breathing difficulty.
Well, that's just an idiot that deserved it.
But that's what I'm saying. It feels more like a suicide.
Kenneth Pinion,
I was just looking at this
July
one.
2nd, 2005. Died from injuries caused by anal sex with a stallion. You hear about the story?
Meaning like a really handsome guy, or
I don't know. This article contains a bunch of disturbing details about men having sex with horses. I just clicked on, which is good.
That would have been great if this was Leno's monologue every night.
Kevin, what you see that story? At the time, bestiality was legal in Washington. Jesus,
really?
What the fuck?
Did this guy have laws passed in his name?
Crazy.
62-year-old cellist and founding member of the band Electric Light Orchestra
Yellow.
died when a large round bale of hay rolled down a hill and collided with the van he was driving.
True. Yeah.
That's insane.
That's again more. That would happen to like Bugs Bunny or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. What was that called?
That's kind of like a cartoon sound. I don't know.
I think that's Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah.
I think it was. Yeah. I think it was. All right. What else? What were we talking about?
Rico's.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Rico. Sorry. Number 10.
Was Rosalinda's Eyes.
Rosalinda's Eyes.
I've seen, but recently I found it just to be a good song. That's number 10. Number 9, Moving Out.
Ugh.
It's a good song.
Stinks. No, it doesn't. It stinks.
Number 8, Sad but very
Is this
true.
purposely
Only the good die young.
Francesa-ish, or is that just
I don't
natural
know.
influence?
What's number 8? That's a good question.
Just a good
What's number
song.
8, Sad but very true. Only the good die young.
Yeah.
Number 7, this might be where it gets
I like this.
a little hairy for some people. It's his best sing-along song, but I put it at number 7, Piano Man.
Bad boy, man. He's a bad boy.
6,
That is a
You
little
may
hairy.
be right.
Terrible.
I may be crazy, but it just
This
may
might
be a lunatic
you're looking for.
You may be right. Number 5, we didn't
Great Michael
start the
Scott.
fire.
Oh, Rico. Come on. That song stinks. Jesus.
Big Shot, which
Ugh.
is now had a second life with a remix down at DJ's. Awesome song.
Thank you, Rico.
Number 3, Scenes from an Italian Restaurant. It's probably 3 different songs in one. It's amazing. Unbelievable song. Number 2, Angry Young Man. That piano intro
That's a
is
good
always
song.
iconic to me. I love it. The bump, 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 bump. He's the best. And my personal favorite, number 1, Summer Highland Falls.
Good song.
The best song. He rarely plays it in concert. It used to go to a fan vote. It always lost. I think I've seen him perform it once at Shea. Either way, unbelievable. That's my top 10.
Thank you, Rico.
Right.
He's kind of a mix of Russo and Francesa.
He is a little bit. It's true. It's like the kid they never had.
Yeah.
It is true. Fall is here. Miltons. Well, fall is past. I mean, I guess we're still in fall. I don't know. Is it technically fall? I guess it is, right? Feels like winter, though, right?
Yeah,
It's like
for
20
another.
degrees out.
You got 2 weeks of fall left, I guess.
We need to freshen up this read. Store for Men is Miltons, of course, has you ready for it. It's fall, winter, spring, summer, whatever you're doing. Peter Millar, Faraday, Tom Bahama, Vineyard Vine, John the O's. I have a couple people recently reached out to me this week on social media and said they went to Miltons, had a great experience. I have no doubt that's what happened. Because when you go there, honestly tell them the show sent you. They like hearing that just for their own sake and because they they love the show. Go to Miltons.com or South Shore Plaza Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, of course, the Burlington Mall. Get all your great clothes, great experience, great people.
Right. Oops, sorry.
What the hell was that?
I'm posting you coming in as on Twitter.
Great. What a moment that will be. The original sponsor, of course, of the Kirk Maynard Show, which I just laid out for you guys. So Miltons is the greatest place. Go, like I said, get great clothes, have a great experience. For the holiday season, the ladies out there, want to get something for your dad, boyfriend, son, whatever, brother, husband, go to Miltons right now, Miltons.com. 3 great locations. The store for men. That's right. All right, what else?
I don't know if you saw this video of the little kid doing the Rocky speech to Rocky.
Yeah, I thought I wanted Rocky to punch this fucking
That's
kid.
what I was thinking too.
Fucking punch him in the face. I could tell Stallone was like annoyed.
Yeah.
Did you see it, Mike, or no?
It feels very
It
like
feels like a dad should go to jail. It feels like to me.
reminds me of all the Shark Tank pitches when kids come in, where you're just like, we got it.
It's nothing better when the parent
made
goes,
your kid do
Yeah.
this.
I love when the parents are like, he can go. Now you can go. I'm like, good, thank God. I hate this fucking kid. And who tweeted out Barstool? Like, this is the best thing.
Yep.
I hate when they tweet like, this is gonna be the highlight of your day. If it's the highlight of your day, you should fucking get run over by a truck. Oh my God. And nobody loves Rocky more than me, but like this kid is I hate his fucking father. I hate this kid. I give Stallone credit, he's very nice. I only see Stallone punch a kid in the fucking face. That would have been great. It would have been a great moment.
Now that would have gone viral.
Yes. Just play it. I hate this fucking kid.
Sunshine and rainbow. It's a very mean and nasty place. And I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. Me, you, or nobody can end his artist life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you get hit and keep moving forward. How much you get take.
I give Stallone some credit. I thought he was pretty nice about it. It's like it was Rocky Day yesterday, right?
Yeah. I get everyone thinking it's cute the first time. That has to be the most annoying kid on the planet.
Oh, I would love to see that kid get hit in the groin by a tennis ball. And it's just so annoying.
40th time you've heard that fucking
the dad, the dad is mouthing it while he says it. You fucking better get this
With
right.
the bunch.
You fucking better get this right. He's filming it. He's doing it. How many times do you see that fucking kid in videos now?
Oh.
Jeff D. Lowe's going to hire him for the next birthday. He's going to be doing some fucking thing. It's like, what the fuck? I hate kids like that. Like, Harry's a quirky guy. He's a funny, quirky little kid. I would never, ever have him do that. Imagine you go up to Bruce Springsteen, like, oh my God, I feel like such an asshole. Stallone, like, what are you going to do? But I'm sure he's like, get the fuck, he's like an old man, get the fuck away from me.
He kept seeming like the kid was going to stop at every end.
He wasn't going to stop.
It was just, no.
Yeah, he knew the whole speech. I'll give him that. I'm sure he's a bright kid. But I saw people on Barstool like, this is the greatest thing ever. I'm like, what's so great about this?
The hard thing too is like I think when like YouTube first started, you would see videos like this and be like, wow. But you've seen shit like that so
all the
much
time,
now.
right?
You know it's staged. You know the
Yep.
parents are making him do that. There's no cuteness to it.
And this kid was 6, like watching fucking Rocky Balboa. Like, no way. No way. Yeah, it was gross. Gross.
I just like the image of Jeff D. Lowe crossing that out of his notes now for next year's birthday.
Oh, that was a funny callback, though, so I don't know. Who knows? It'd actually be funnier if he does it now. What's your take on the Rocky films, Gus?
I like them.
Good. Okay.
Wow.
No, I've seen them all. I enjoy them. I haven't seen the new Creed ones yet, though.
You haven't seen any of the new Creed ones?
None.
Oh, really? Wow.
So maybe that'll.
Something we could talk to Carl Weathers about at some point.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Not good.
What guests do we have lined up? I'm not counting the ones in May. For Sweeps Week in May. How about leading up to that? Any guest ideas?
I was thinking of Steve Cooper from Slapshot.
Mm-hmm.
What is the
Guess
obsession
not.
with Slapshot? Came up the other night too.
I like Slapshot.
Yes, I talked about movies on the movie theater. He said Slapshot. I've been 2 years old. My parents would take me to see Slapshot.
Well, he's gonna have a guest on to educate you.
You were thinking about Steve Cooper. Like,
Yeah, I haven't.
Mike, you're just thinking about it.
I have not reached out to him yet.
I like the idea. Gus is like, honey, I'm going for a drive. I got to think about Steve Cooper. First, I was like, is that the guy from Hanging with Mr. Cooper?
That'd be a good guess.
Mike could be excited about that.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Steve Cooper.
Not yet. He's not ready.
She comes, she's cooking dinner. She's like, "What do we think?" Nah. Maybe May. Steve Cooper slap shot. Which one is he?
He's one of the Hanson brothers.
I figured it probably would be. Yeah. What's his name?
Steve Cooper, I believe.
Is it Steve Carlson?
Carlson, that's it.
Okay. You're not thinking that much about it.
No wonder he hasn't responded to my emails.
I mean, it turns out it's Steve Carlson. Hey, go for another drive.
Meanwhile, he's been emailing Steve Carlton the whole time.
Who are you thinking of?
Slapshot.
Who are you thinking of when you say Steve Cooper? Who is that? Who's in your brain there?
I thought it was Steve Cooper. I just thought the name was. I saw the C. I know his last name started with a C, and I thought it was Cooper instead of Carlson.
When you have an insane dog, the more you run it around, then the better behaved it is. That's what we're doing.
I don't really understand. Okay. What am I going to say to him?
It was just potential guest ideas, classic movie talk.
But I'm curious, what made... So you didn't know the guy's name. So you just...
He literally was just right there. Just had nothing.
No. Frank Stallone has been given all the information now. So it's now in Frank's... I've been told that everything's been sent to Frank and he'll get back when he can.
That sounds like an Oppenheimer thing. Frank Stallone has been given the new information. Activate upon command.
Tell Gus I'm ready.
He was cordial.
How about any other guests at all, other than Steve Carlson Cooper?
No one's responded.
Who is hanging with
back.
Mr. Cooper? Who is that? Mark Curry?
Well, Norm MacDonald's in it.
I know that. But who's the star of it?
I don't know. I don't know the guy's name.
Is it Mark Curry? Am I making that up?
Yes.
Yes, I'm making it up?
No, yes, it is Mark Curry.
It's Mark Curry. Okay. All right. Mark Cooper. All right.
Gus should call Frank Stallone and do that speech as that kid. See if that gets him.
I can't have that kid on and yell at him. That dad on it should be in prison. So no other guests you've thought of?
None.
Okay. Just Steve who?
Steve Carlson.
Carlson. Okay, good. All right, what else?
I saw this story of Nicolas Cage saying that...
I read this interview yesterday. Yes.
Yeah, that he discovered TV.
I read this interview, Mike. I was doing number 2, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
I'm a little Nicolas Caged out. The defecating part of it? It was fine. No, it was a good one. It was a solid one. Good. At my age, when you do a solid one, you're happy. Sure. Yeah, he just started watching Breaking Bad last. She's purposely quirky, Nicolas Cage. He's like, oh yeah, TV. I didn't know my son introduced me to this. It's like, you didn't know Breaking Bad till last year. You're in the business. It's a fucking lie.
How did that movie do where it was just Nicolas Cage? He was playing himself.
Got good reviews. I'm about to see it. Yeah. He's got something coming out that people say is good. I like Nicolas Cage, but I had the author of that book on a year or two ago. I liked the book, but I'd rather that was not. Yeah, Nick, I think it's Steve's favorite actor, right?
I believe so. Yeah, or at least he's up there.
I think so. Steve Carlson's favorite actor. I mean,
we'll find out in a few months.
I hope so. Steve Carlson had an emergency press conference today to discuss this whole thing. What else is on your list, Gus? I'm curious.
Rachel Rollins was back in the news because in the Department of Justice's watchdog report, they had her listed in the same sentence as the Epstein case for her basically abuse of power, trying to tamper in elections.
What's that to do with the Epstein case?
It was just their big fines.
She wasn't involved with Epstein.
She wasn't involved with Epstein, but it's
same sentence.
Same sentence, though.
What's your take on that, Gus? What's your story? What did you get? You got canceled for something? Or
so I worked for her.
You know the story, Mike, or no?
I remember mentioning his demise in politics.
But you worked for her?
I worked for her for 2 weeks.
You worked for Rachel Rollins?
Yes.
Why would you do that?
Because I needed the money.
But you don't agree with her or anything, do you?
No.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
What was your job again? Wasn't it PR or something?
Press associate.
Were you communications?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
That seems like a good hire.
That's Veep.
That's literally all you need to know about politics.
He would work for Selena Meyer.
Hires as communications.
As I have said, I can't be trained.
Go ahead.
So I got the job there. I ended up I went to Miltons to take advantage of the buy one get one free suit deal.
Sure.
Bought 2 suits. Took a picture of it.
You bought one suit.
No, I bought one suit and I got one free.
Miltons.
And then about like 2 weeks in, I get called into her like main communications person's office, and like, we need to talk to you.
As they move up, the person is like less skilled in communications. So nobody knows anybody's talking about it. Yeah.
The boss is just shitting and screaming.
It's a newborn baby. Yeah, it's just go ahead.
And then they were telling me the Herald's working on an article about my old tweets from the campaign that got surfaced.
Oh yeah.
So
what campaign?
When I worked for Alan Fung.
I don't know who that is.
So Alan Fung was the mayor of Cranston, ran for governor of Rhode Island.
Okay.
Twice, lost both times.
What was your job for him?
I was his press secretary.
Did you do press conferences?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Are there video?
Were you stupid at those or no?
No.
I don't understand it. Is it because you're nervous or something around us?
I think.
Was this pre-stroke or post-stroke?
This was post-stroke.
I don't understand. Do you have these press conferences?
I would.
You would? Okay.
Who killed? I don't know if I have them. Most of my responses were all like written back.
Okay, so you never held a press conference.
I never held one. I just started it off.
I never held one. I was near one once.
No. I would like start it off, make sure everything would run smoothly.
I was seeing one on television.
Imagine like 9/11 happens and the country turns to Gus for answers.
He just nails it. Okay.
Who killed Kennedy? Oh, it's Oswald. So the Herald decided to write an article about the.
What does the suits have to do with it?
Because, the reason why.
You read that part of the story, Mike, or no?
I think he was just throwing Miltons an extra plug.
No, it comes back.
It ties into it. Okay.
It ties into it.
Okay.
So they write the whole thing about.
Do you think it's going to tie into it or no?
Loosely.
And at the time, the suits were in my car.
The very pants I was returning.
Go ahead.
So they write about the tweets.
There's an actual story in the Herald about this?
Yeah.
What are the tweets?
The Huffington Post tweets were like...
the Huffington Post tweets? Don't make fun of Steve from Gloucester.
The Rollins press secretary said,
When reached for comment, the Huffington Post spokesman shocked himself with a duck.
I said,
what was that quote? Coleman, I'm sorry. 1 second. We just have a question for you about the Rollins campaign. Do you have any thoughts on this?
I said,
anything else before we let you go? So you worked for the Huffington Post?
No, I was working for Fung.
They were writing about you.
And they were writing about me.
Okay.
And this was in 2018, and they brought tweets back from 2010, 2011.
Are these problematic? Well, they've cost you the job here.
I don't think so.
Oh, God. Go ahead.
The first tweet was, what does South Carolina have in common with Newt Gingrich?
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I feel like Clemmer should be calling with this. What does Mike, do you want to hazard a guess or no? This is when Gingrich won the South Carolina primary?
This was back.
When he was running for president.
Running for president in 2012.
I don't know enough about Newt Gingrich's controversies to really...
Oh, wives, money? I don't know. Go ahead.
They both like being full of whores.
0 likes.
How is he
0 replies? 0 retweets.
Just a man saying it into a vacuum.
Colleen's pretend account with his mom got more attention.
It cost him his job, and no one saw it.
Let me ask you a question from a comedic perspective. How is Newt Gingrich full of whores?
I think.
Is he are they in his body?
I think there was like a news story.
I know, but go ahead. Maybe you'll explain.
For the whole.
What was that? I'm sorry.
I said.
What? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear it. What? Huh?
Gus.
What's your take on the Oswald assassination? Out of curiosity. The Kennedy assassination. I should say. I beg your pardon.
Who killed Kennedy? Oh, it's Oswald.
Okay. Good. So, there's a story at the time about what? Newt Gingrich eating prostitutes?
I think having extramarital affairs.
Oh, I understand that, but full of whores. What does that mean?
As Rob Ford once said, he has plenty to eat at home. You know?
Okay. Does that make a lot of sense to you as a joke?
No, this is...
I'm asking Mike. Is Steve Gloucester, he's the expert on comedy.
It's poorly worded, but
yeah.
It
went viral, so who am I to say?
He had a destination in mind and didn't care how he got there. I think that's...
Did you delete the tweets?
I mean, after they all came out, I did.
Good. That always works. Yeah.
After they all came out.
Let's hear some more of them. Go ahead.
New conspiracy theory, the white folk.
Hold on. New conspiracy theory. Go ahead. Stop before you get to the punchline. Go ahead.
Okay. New conspiracy theory.
Uh-huh.
The white folks set up Obama to be elected after Bush so he would fail so America would never vote a black man in again.
One reply.
Did you stop before the punchline or no? You just read the whole thing.
That was the whole thing. Okay. There was no punchline on that one.
Could you read it
Let
again?
me hear it again.
New conspiracy.
Weren't you waiting for him to stop or no? Like we told him to? Go ahead. New conspiracy theory. When this was 2012 again?
This was November 2011.
You're not that young, by the way, at this point.
I'm 20. I just turned 21.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
New conspiracy theory.
New conspiracy theory.
The white folks set up Obama to be elected after Bush so he would fail, so America would never vote a black man in again.
Wow.
Is that a joke or is that a conspiracy theory?
I think it was supposed to be sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What kind of reaction we get to that, Coleman? I'm sorry.
One comment.
One reply.
Okay. What was
can't
that?
see what it is.
Can't see what it is.
Deleted.
Oh, that's too
I
bad.
just was calling his mom's account.
The person didn't even want to be associated with it.
Nothing to do. All right, there are more.
Oh, there's plenty more.
Oh, you here for this, Mike?
You know
or
what
no?
I love is the image of someone at the Boston Herald walking into his boss's office, slapping this on the desk. Got something for you.
I also like the
Boss, I've never said this before. Stop the presses. You're not going to believe what a retarded person is doing. You're not going to believe this. South Carolina and Newt Gingrich are both full of whores.
This madman has to be stopped.
It'd be better if like, the news editor was like, wait a minute, there's something in that conspiracy theory. Let's get another reporter working on this. All right, go ahead, Gus. Your next one. I like the idea of the Rollins campaign is like, we can't have this madman working here.
What I always hear about stuff that gets people canceled is like it's influencing other people to think like this.
Yeah.
And Gus so far has had, that we know of, possibly one person see this tweet.
Yes, right. That's true. Go ahead.
Some people just answer questions in the bitchiest tones.
Ooh.
I call them bitches.
Wow.
0 likes, 0 retweets, 0 replies.
Idiot. What a dummy.
Well, that's sort of that's like absurdist comedy.
Sure.
Where
Yes.
it's like you think he's going somewhere and then he hits you with the same punch.
I was like when 2 of the 3 words are almost exactly the same.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Lucky to be where I am in life. I have the balls to say what others are thinking. I'm going to get a tattoo on my chest saying...
Hold on.
It's not what you think.
Do you really believe that about yourself? That you the guts to say things people aren't saying?
I mean, this was back in...
I have some insight here. I think tattoo is going to be an insult to him.
Oh, I don't think so.
No?
No, I think it's going to be anti-women, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, Gus.
No fat chicks.
Oh, you nailed it.
One reply.
One reply.
What's the reply?
We can't see.
We can't see in the replies.
Do you think? Now, here's my suspicion. It's Gus replying, and he deleted them.
No, it was not.
That could be.
I don't mean that sinisterly. I mean when you deleted them to.
What were you saying that people were afraid to say at that point? Out of curiosity, other than no fat.
Also,
chicks?
what does it have to do with being lucky to be where I am?
Yeah, it's a good point.
This was at 11:45 p.m. I'm going.
his asshole
I'm
eaten.
just. No,
Is this what you're saying to the Rollins people, like defending these tweets or no?
no, I didn't. These never came up in my interview.
Okay, go ahead. So let me hear some more. There are more?
There's more.
Okay.
Black people plus
Oh,
ice skates
there we
equals
go.
hilarity. That was a bad one.
Oh, Gus.
Jesus.
There was context to it.
Was there? Oh, I'll be curious for that. Go ahead.
So, my college radio station, I did a show called Verbal Assault with Levi and Elove, 2 African-American gentlemen. And we had like a whole radio station was going ice skating in downtown Providence. So they were trying to skate and it was funny because they kept falling.
I guess that's context.
I got to tell you guys, when the ice melts, you're going to have a real scream.
How dare you? Nobody replied to that tweet. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
Fellow Paisan.
If you want guys to treat you with respect, you might not want to post slutty pics of yourself with breasts hanging out. Hashtag just saying.
Andrew Tate over here.
That one got a like.
What were you thinking? Who would care?
Well, he's building a following.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? It's you.
It's me. It was from when I was young and looking.
You weren't 12.
No,
yeah, but
but
when you're in college, you're trying to be edgier. Like you think you're hilarious.
Yeah, I
you know?
guess. Yeah, I guess.
He was lucky to be where he was.
And that's right before people started getting canceled for shit. That's like 2 years before people
Ahead of
started
his
getting in real
time.
trouble. Yeah.
Let me hear some more of these idiot tweets.
Attention, women.
Oh, Jesus.
If you wear shirts with words over your breasts or words over your butts, do not get mad at men when a man stares at
Fresh
it.
take.
Wow, I never heard that before.
One retweet, though.
Wow, really? Do we know who or no?
No.
He's moving up. The more, Jordan Peterson he gets.
Do you
the
still
more
stand by that tweet, Gus?
Which one?
That one right there. Like if a woman is, let's say like a breasty woman has something written, like the man's going to stare at her chest, right?
I mean, he's going to try to read.
You stand by it then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good. Okay. How about the ice skating one?
No, I don't stand by that one.
Okay. How about the bitchy one?
I stand by that one. They're still bitches.
Good.
And he could be right.
Good for you.
Yeah, good, keep going.
Loving these timeouts in this game because when music plays, this old Asian lady dances.
Might just be a fact.
No,
Yeah,
that was a
I
fact.
assume.
That one.
That was a fact. He loved it. That was a fact. She was Asian. All fact.
No, they put that in just because of my boss was Asian American.
You're just saying Asian, and that's offensive, I guess.
Yeah, that's what they were saying, and that was from when I was doing play-by-play.
Was it fun?
It was a blast.
Okay, good. Keep going.
And then the last one is good thing about good weather days.
Gus doing play-by-play. The Asian guy passes to the black guy. Hopefully there's no water in it.
Look at the tits on that bitch. It's unbelievable. Like,
He's an edgelord.
who are we dealing with here? She's a monster. Go ahead.
Good thing about good weather days, women wear less clothing. Bad thing about good weather days,
Fat women, right?
some women
Yeah.
wear clothes not designed for them.
Yeah, you knew what that
It was also the number four.
Number 4.
Instead of 4, it was the number 4 because I'm pretty sure I was running out of characters.
Oh, sure, you got to fit that in. Yeah.
Not designed for that.
Good tweet.
I guess saying, well, certainly I can't just not tweet it.
Right.
I have to.
What do I do? What do I do? Oh, good. Yeah, that fits. Great. It's 140 characters. So what happened? So
I issued an apology.
So you get called into the Rollins office?
I get called into the Rollins office talking with I think it's the...
And by the way, just get everybody paying attention, listening right now. We're still not the Miltons part.
That's right.
Just want to make that clear to everybody. We're not there yet.
It's like when Michael Scott brought in the Scranton newspaper.
Correct. If you're waiting for Miltons, we'll get there. We're just taking a trip through Gus's mind.
This gets him in more trouble.
The porno just texted me, fire this fucking guy.
Glad to see there's some Asians and fat bitches here today.
Jesus. Go ahead.
So the Herald writes an article, and they say they have these things. And
Who wrote the article for the Herald?
It was...
Who wrote this?
It'd be great if it was Jerry making a comeback.
Nope, it was Rick Sobey.
I think Gus like, nope, wasn't Jerry.
Nope.
It was Rick Sobey.
Rick Sobey.
Do you know Rick? He reached you for a comment.
He reached for me for a comment. I was like...
He reached for you for a comment. Comment. Let's get Rick. Can we get Rick on the phone?
I can try.
You have his number or no?
I don't have his number.
Call Greg too quick. Let's see if Greg.
Yeah.
See what Greg thinks about this, Mike.
I think Rick was probably fired after this article.
Oh my God, this really. I can't believe I was alive at the time. I can't believe this. What year was this?
When the article came out or the tweets?
Yeah, the article.
The article came out in March.
Of what year?
This year.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it's the reason why I was looking for employment.
Oh, wow, they really dug deep on you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The original Huffington Post article came out in 2018.
I didn't talk about that with Jerry that day. That's too bad.
Hey, Greg, leave a message.
Oh, I just thought that was Greg. It'd be weird he says his name. Hey,
it's Greg.
The Huffington Post headline too is aide to GOP Rhode Island governor candidate resigns after sexist racist tweets revealed. And that's Gus.
Link me. Text me. That's right.
Yep.
I like the image of Gus just doing like what Portnoy did to the New York Times article. He's just got documents and a projector behind him.
I mean, I've gone off on rants on the Huffington Post article enough.
What did you say?
I've attacked this Huffington Post.
Oh, we know Gus. We know. We all know Gus. It's famous.
No, I just don't like the reporting because they went through my professional history and they talk about how I worked at a conservative radio station, but completely leave out the year I worked for a Democrat mayor in Providence.
Yeah,
damn straight, brother.
Yeah, damn
Bullshit.
right. Damn right. Not only that, man, you get those numbers and T-shirts with tits above them. It's the worst.
It'd been so great if we got Gus on like Bill Maher and Tucker Carlson.
Aide to GOP Rhode Island governor candidate resigns after sexist, racist tweets revealed. not know about this.
How low can this did get mentioned in your interview, right?
Yeah.
I mean, here, like
I brought it up.
Producer search. I vaguely remember it.
The press secretary for Republican candidate for the governor of Rhode Island. When I read this story, I'm like, that sounds like an accomplished person.
That's how you get people in fucking
for sure.
whoever, you know.
My man, is Alan Fung a nice guy?
Very nice guy.
Did he have your back on this?
Yeah.
Or no? He did. Okay. But you resigned though.
I resigned. It's the play.
After tweets that insulted women and people of color were dug up by activists and publicized by the Democratic Governors Association. Andrew Augustus, communications advisor. What was your role in that? How'd you advise him communications-wise?
My title was press secretary.
Okay, so this is wrong.
That's wrong.
Okay. For gubernatorial hopeful in Cranston, Mayor Alan Fung called women bitches and whores and mocked black and Asian people while he was a student at Rhode Island College from 2011 to 2014.
It's not incorrect.
Here's all the tweets.
Yes, that is. Yes, that is. Where did I mock an Asian person?
Well, you're mocking like an old Asian.
I wasn't mocking
It's funny
her,
that
though.
she's dancing.
It was great that she was.
Lindsay Crudell, is that right?
Yes.
A digital communications strategist who was raised in Cranston, whose family still lives there, came across some of Augustus's tweets. How did this happen, Gus?
She just found my Twitter.
Who is she? Like, who is she on the other side? Like, why would she be doing? Why would she be looking at your old tweets?
Because she's on the other side, and her mom lived in Cranston, and her mom loves Alan, but she's just a miserable person.
Who is? Lindsay?
Lindsay, yeah.
Andrew's a key staffer on Mayor Fung's campaign. It's been impossible getting the answers from him about life or death policy issues, Crudell said. Ooh, her mother suffers from multiple sclerosis, and she's been blocked by Fung on Twitter. What's that about?
She's just one of those annoying people who just
The dying mother? Yeah, well, those are the
No, not the mom, not the mother, just
We
the daughter.
get it. You're sick.
What about Melissa Miller? Oh, good. Democratic Governors Association has called on Fung to address Augustus's role in this camp. This is, how insane is it? All kidding, how fucking insane is this?
Gus's tweets about Fung, by the way.
Oh my God. This dummy in college sitting with his stupid friends doing these dumb tweets, and Huffington Post is writing about this. Either Mayor Fung embraces his staffers' sexist and racist worldview, or he failed to do even basic due diligence before hiring him. Well, I agree with that.
They'll be saying that about you someday.
I agree with that. If he hired for a communications role, he did not do his due diligence. He is right about that. Melissa Miller said, either way, Augustus' tweets are disgusting and unacceptable, and Mayor Fung must immediately explain why he would hire someone who has exhibited just such poor judgment. Augustus announced he would be resigning from his post on Tuesday night. Here's the tweet.
It's a good apology. This is a good apology.
I deeply regret the tweets I made in college.
Would you say that's accurate? That you deeply regret it?
Some of them.
First of all, it's off to like a great Gus thing. Anyways, I deeply regret the tweets I made in college. Like he's like kids, like they're like, you know, like Play-Doh or something.
I crap.
Yeah. They are not reflective of who I am, and I am wholeheartedly sorry to anyone they may have offended. Dialogue like that is not appropriate in any type of environment and should never be tolerated. I have resigned from my position. Nine likes. There you go.
Ironically, Gus
13
wouldn't
retweets,
read
though.
that as well.
No, he would not. Fung accepted the resignation, Andrew Vargas Vila said. Yeah. Upon hire and inspection, do you like Andrew Vargas? Or
Love Andrew.
Okay. Upon hire, an inspection of his social media account was conducted, but obviously not 6 or 7 years back, he said. While Andrew is a different person now and is extremely embarrassed by this, he does not want to reflect poorly on the mayor or distract from any part of the campaign.
It's big of you.
There you go.
What did Ron Augustus feel about this? Did this bring great shame
Wait a
to the
minute.
family?
Oh. Is this our guy, John DePietro? Is that the guy that Tim always calls or no?
Yeah. No. That's he's on the same radio station as him. Yeah, DePietro is just known in Rhode Island as basically a giant.
How badly
piece of
did
shit.
Fung lose by?
The second time bad.
Second time bad. Okay.
Yeah, the first time
Was it your fault or no?
No. It was. I think the reason why we lost is he didn't take an appropriate stance on
Of hiring his communications
Augustus
staff?
slams Fung.
No, it was just the stance for his take on abortion is what I think really sunk
Was
us.
he because he was afraid to tell what he really felt?
His answer was
What the fuck does it matter with a mayor of what the hell does that have to do with anything?
because he's running for governor and
governor. Gotcha.
and the thing was his stance was
By the way, he's a communications person. Explain this right now. That's just what I'm saying. This is unbelievable.
He believed in a woman's. The only thing he would say was
He believed in a woman's. Okay.
a woman's choice to make a medical decision.
Right, so he was a pussy about it.
Yeah, and we wanted I thought it would have been more kind of to say it with his chest out, he's pro-choice with common sense restrictions.
Right, but you would mock the way he would speak, the way you would say it back to him.
No.
Right? Yeah, I understand how you would speak.
And
it would have been so great if he was just right place, right time, and Augustus was Sean Spicer. You know,
that's true. Could have been.
I met Sean Spicer.
So nice, Rhode Island guy.
Yeah.
I got some replies to his apology tweet.
Let's hear him.
Bob Cummins, more like you regret they found you out.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Andrew, my husband, I, and all 3 of our children have been in college and have never used language like that. No excuse.
Nice. I like this.
Right. And by resigned, let's keep it real because words matter, right? You lost your job, a.k.a. fired.
This is.
I'll tell you what. Can I say this? AKA is a Steve from Gloucester. I'm just saying. It's Steve from Gloucester.
He's been on this beat for a while.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Gus, did this feel like the whole world, like your world was
like the
crumbling?
Aaron Andrews thing?
I mean, it for the
that was this year. That was 2018.
That was 2018, and then the Herald brought it back up this year, and they cited some of the tweets. And one of the tweets they cited was, "Looking my best. Just got 2 new suits at Miltons."
Well, we finally landed that plane.
There's that plane.
Jesus. Had nothing to do with anything.
The aristocrats.
So I don't understand what happened this year. So you were working for Rachel Rollins?
I was working for Rachel Rollins.
Okay, which is crazy, but okay. Like literally, she's nuts.
Yeah,
she's crazy.
She was nice to me.
She's crazy.
Every interaction I had was great.
Okay.
But yeah, so they worked for me. They called me in the 2 weeks, and they said the Herald's rating this article.
Gus walked in with a pair of ice skates and said, "What do you got?"
Come on, sweetheart.
Go ahead.
And yeah, they just called me and sat me down, like asked about it, and I was like, "Look, like I'm sorry."
What's on them? I mean, they hired you. That's a Google search, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No?
All you got to do is my name and Huffington Post or
Then
Boston
you got
Herald.
fired from there.
And I got let go from there. Yeah, I
So
got
you're
fired.
a pariah in the political community.
I am.
Wow.
Okay.
Toxic.
Wow.
Now, if you ran for Senate, you'd have to make him your press secretary. No?
No, they would. Gus would
redemption story.
definitely be my press secretary. That is a lock.
What a redemption story.
That
would
is a
be.
lock. Take a couple questions right now, Gus. Ready?
All right, ready.
All right. Kirk Minahan is famously, Kirk Minahan's gotten in trouble in the past for misogynist, sexist statements. What's the campaign's take on that?
I think Kirk's history speaks for itself. He's a passionate man.
It speaks for itself. That means you feel like he stands by these statements, calling this woman a bitch or saying these things, or the transgender community. That's your take on that?
Well, if you listen back to it, his stances on the transgender community are actually quite progressive. Saying
So the Aaron Andrews thing, he stands by then.
I wouldn't necessarily say he stands by it.
So he's a flip-flopper.
No, he just regrets it.
Minahan flip-flopper.
No.
Resigns
It's
in
not
disgrace.
Minahan flip-flops.
Press conference is over. Press conference is over. Press conference is over. Why are there? Quick question, Boston. What's the Boston Herald's writer who got you?
Rick Sobey.
Rick Sobey, Boston Herald. Why are there 66 boxes of animal crackers in your studio?
Because the Kirk Minahan Show fans are a crazy bunch and wanted to give you some crackers.
Now, you did a tremendous summary of what the show was earlier in the program,
Yeah.
but I think that exchange, you arguing against yourself
Yes.
with Gus,
Yeah.
is actually a better summary of what the show is.
Probably is. I might run now for Senate just so I can have Gus be my press secretary. Now I actually want to do it.
You'd have to take all those questions. You'd have to answer questions about Portnoy. And then Portnoy would have to. Come on, you got to do it.
But I'm saying, I don't know. What do you mean?
Oh, that'd be so great.
Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that.
You have no choice, really.
Explain
You owe it to the listeners, I think.
Explain to the voters what McBait is exactly. All your Elizabeth Warren said to me once on a debate stage.
Oh, God.
Oh, gee. Elizabeth Warren, like her voice cracking emotion. Like he had that man read an entire book by Julie DeCaro on YouTube.
And Gus, the interesting thing about Gus being in politics is he's a guy that will just like go with they could manipulate him.
Yes.
So if he was a few deleted tweets away from being like prepped for a city council run or something, they would have put him in some sort of puppet regime.
I would say that Gus is on the fringe of politics, but yeah, yes.
I never wanted to be.
Why'd you go back to it then? You were just there this year.
No, I never wanted to be like the actual politician, elected official, elected position.
So you work for Democrats and Republicans?
Yes.
Okay. You're a Republican though, right?
Middle.
Okay. How long did you work for Rachel Rollins for?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. How was the fire? Were they nice? Or?
Yeah, they were nice about it.
What'd you say?
I just said I understand, I get it, because my thought was even before the Rachel Rollins moving.
Did you know this was going to happen?
I saw it, but
you saw it.
Yeah, that's the communication.
I saw the article.
I saw that. I was trying to get it.
Yeah, I saw like the initial articles during the interview process, and I brought it up during my interview to them. I was like, "Is there any like backing to this? Is it okay?" And they're like, "Oh no, this is just going to be kind of something that goes by the wayside."
Backing to this?
Like, is there like any like
backlash?
No, like any like proof. Like substance to the original article that Shiga was getting in trouble for back in November.
Oh, I thought your history.
Oh, my history.
Yeah, what the hell is it? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, Rachel Rollins, there was articles
Gus,
for
like,
her.
listen, I know the Huffington Post story, but let's talk about her history before I accept this fucking job.
Actually, as a matter of fact, I was fine with her.
This is on my terms. Oh, God. That's unbelievable. I mean, the only one I would say that's like ridiculous is the ice skating one. That's just stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, like, do I care about a college kid? No. But I'm just saying, like, in this world now, like, I could see that. But even then, 12 years ago.
I would have been on my college radio station defending this man with fervor.
Sure.
But I get why now in like 2018 or 2023, the bitches thing would cause a dust
for
up.
sure.
Or fat bitches or whatever.
But I'm not just saying.
We're on your side.
It's not how the world works. Guys. Take it easy. Good defense, but it's not how the world works. Do you have to delete any other tweets?
No.
You didn't?
I mean, those are the only ones. So I just deleted my whole Twitter history leading up to then.
So you did delete every tweet then?
Oh, yeah.
Any other tweets? No, just my entire history.
Just all of them. It's like Will Compton the other night.
Right. Whether or not you give your family gifts during the holidays, I hope you do. Holidays are a great time to define yourself. So as you go to BetterHelp.com, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10, Kirk10 today, you get 10% off your first month in the season of giving. Give yourself what you need with BetterHelp, entirely online, convenient, flexible, suited to your schedule. Fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Go give BetterHelp a try right now. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10 today. 10% off your first month. Go visit BetterHelp.com, BetterHelp.com/KIRK10, KIRK10. All right, what else? Jesus.
We did have some of the giveaway stuff we said we would.
Oh yeah,
get
let's
to
do
today.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, let's do that, Coleman. What are we doing?
So we do have I guess Gus is making his way in. That's going to be for the random Minifan,
Okay.
and then we also have the person that bought the most.
Okay, so what do we? So which one's? This one's for what?
This is the VIP experience for.
Oh, it's a
Portland.
big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the one that like everyone that bought is in there.
And Andrew Augustus can handle your Twitter account for 24 hours.
Oh wow!
I will say
That's a good
this:
deal.
there are some names in there that I'm surprised of people who didn't get anything, like Steve from Gloucester.
You're surprised of people.
I'm surprised that people didn't.
People always surprise you. What are you surprised about?
There were some names I was expecting to see.
What are you talking about?
Out of all the entries,
Okay.
I had to look at them and collect them. There are some names on there that I was expecting to see that I didn't, like Steve from Gloucester, like
It really just Steve from Gloucester you wanted to take a shot at.
that new guy Kane, like anyone who's been obviously trying to show like they want to get an opportunity to be in the fourth chair.
Shut up. Okay.
You choked and died during
I was trying to kill myself. Trying to swallow my own tongue like Migs and Sounds of the Lambs. All right. So this is for what? The VIP?
Yes. It's the
So this
basically
gets you
the weekend with
This gets
us.
you, Mike. Yeah, you get the hotel room.
Yes.
In Portland. You get to hang out with us all day. You get to be part of the show. A little dinner before. Part of Mike and the Minifans on Friday night.
You're basically getting the Mike Geary experience. That's pretty much what I do.
Yes, yeah, that's true. Yeah, we'll even throw you a sympathetic standing ovation.
Nice.
We'll toss that in as
All
well.
right.
All right, here we go. This is a good package. If it's somebody I don't like, we'll do it again. I'm going deep here, Mike.
Right.
The winner is Dick in Hopkinton. Dick Hopkinton wins the contest, Mike.
Nice.
Do we know who that is or no? Gus, no?
Pull up the Twitter.
Just all old Gus tweets. We tweet all of them. One guy responded. What do we got?
Dick from Hopkinton.
That's what I said.
Yep.
Okay. So we're confirming that Twitter account does exist. That's good, Mike.
Does exist.
Thank you.
Okay. Congratulations.
See you there, Dick.
See you there, Dickster. All right. So what are we doing here?
So then we have the person that spent the most. So it was.
Well, you can't pick that randomly.
No, we just have that
gotcha.
answer.
Am I using this for anything else?
Nope.
Nope. You're all set.
Okay. Go ahead.
So it is Ocella. I don't know if he's Ocella or Ocella.
Okay.
But with grand total of $343.59.
It's pretty impressive. So we had 3 things up there.
Nicely done.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
So what does he win?
Same thing?
Okay, same thing. Excellent. Okay.
So then we have the Papagenos and the Subway.
Okay.
Whichever one we want.
We have winners for that already, though, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what do we do? We're naming the winners right now for Papagenos, which is Tuesday, December 19th.
Right.
Good. 2 weeks from today.
So going down in order, we have Ziggy Robinson, Matt from RI.
Oh, my former.
Is that the
former producer of Why You Laughing? I believe.
Is that the guy who used to co-host Mike and the Minifans with you? Like the
No, that's Matt from Providence.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Matt from Rhode Island.
Uh-huh. Is that the Marine?
No.
Boy,
another.
I don't know.
He produced the early episodes of Why You Laughing, and was good.
Ooh.
I wish I could have kept.
Oh yeah,
him.
what's he doing now?
I don't know. He stopped talking to me. I don't know what I did.
We'll
but
find out.
He's not a
We'll
fan of
find
mine
out.
anymore.
All right, so we have This is Papagenos.
Yes.
Papagenos, yep.
Ziggy Robinson, Matt from Rhode Island, who turned his back on Mike here. Keep going.
One Nut Guy.
Oh, good. Okay.
RC Cog.
Uh-huh.
M. Deshanes 17.
Okay.
Suda 84. Minifan Lore.
Okay.
Gino Scaparelli.
Okay.
DJ 9719B.
Oh no. Oh, that is okay.
Your arch nemesis.
Negrona 29.
Okay.
Scotty Mac 314.
Okay.
Jay Harple 93.
Uh-huh.
Scungy, Scunguy. MG Mahoney 3.
Uh-huh.
Kadu Fresney 21.
Phil Zachary said, Kirk, just talk about the Red Sox. Don't be critical. Do whatever you want. Just hand you money. Hand you millions. I said, Phil, I can't do it. I need to hang out with Scarju Money. Whatever you say. Who did you say?
Skungy. It was Skungy and then MG Mahoney.
Okay, got it.
3. Kadu Fresney 21.
How many names are we at here?
We are at 16.
How many you have? 20?
20.
Yep. Okay, got it.
16 is Allison T. Boston. 17 is T Ward _5.
Uh-huh.
18
SD to the P.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And 19 Office Dumps.
Uh-huh.
20.
He's going to be fun. I can tell.
20.
It's a guy, huh? Yeah.
Runner Dipsy.
Okay, congratulations to them. And now, Delaware.
Yes.
How many of those?
40.
All right, so we do twice as long as that, Mike. Here we go. All right.
Sound Ravage.
Sound Ravage. Congratulations.
David in Maryland.
David in Maryland. Good count.
X spacebar X.
Okay. I don't know that. I've never been to a live show.
Be Persisted, which is the Axe, I believe.
Yep.
Tim Riggles.
Okay.
The Life of _JG.
Uh-huh.
Oatsella makes it again.
Wow. What a day for Oatsella.
Day for me. Oatsella.
Joe W. Brad.
Okay.
Sadowski JP.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Belligerent.
Mr. Belligerent. Okay.
Yes.
You going to tweet these names out at some point or no?
We'll just contact them.
Okay, go ahead.
Rob M111754.
Uh-huh.
Oh, snap, it's Dante.
Oh snap.
Don't you think the ones with all the numbers are weird?
Yeah. I don't like those.
What's that?
It's got to be someone that makes an account and doesn't give a fuck if you're able to find them. You
I
know what I mean?
guess,
Like
yeah.
they're not using it really. For,
Right.
Hogman the Intruder.
Nice.
Turbo 6187.
Big.
Minifan Josh.
Whoa.
Who's that?
I don't know. You got to pause. I thought it was Dale _Massey.
Okay.
Who knows Minifan?
Uh-huh.
Edward Douglas.
Kyle Edward Douglas.
I think I just messaged with him the other day.
Is that Little People Big World guy?
I think so.
I
Yeah.
think it might. Yeah. I think
That's
it is.
big. Okay.
DJ 9719B again. I think he was on there before.
Okay.
Negrona 29.
Uh-huh.
J Wood 9.
Uh-huh.
Santazo, which is Kevin from Bristol, right?
Bristol, yeah.
No.
Go ahead.
I'm Imusama.
Uh-huh.
Imusama. Breadline
Sounds like one of
Geary.
Gus's tweets.
Breadline Geary. Okay. Yeah, I know. That was our Breadline Cali. That was our Breadline Geary. Wow.
I didn't know there was
That's
one.
big, Mike.
Yeah.
JM Min 37.
Mm-hmm.
Champ _Minahan.
Mm-hmm.
One Nut Guy. Beyond Average Mick.
Wow. Nice.
Bark 12 Melhorn.
Beyond Average Mick is a guy who will not show up for that.
I was wondering about that seems like a...
At some point, we'll have 10 more for each of these, is my prediction. But go ahead.
Shank _ KMS. M. Deshanes.
That's a big... Isn't that
17?
Clemmer's nemesis?
I don't know that. Is that true?
Didn't Clemmer say that he went to dinner with Shank and then they had a big falling out or something?
Is that true? God.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
You could be right.
Mama K. Mickum Sigma.
Nipples.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Christ.
Kirk and Callahan 1.
Can't you rig this, Coleman?
I really got it.
This was timed.
Yes.
HMS 1499.
Yeah.
Goma Kyle. Bed Blimp.
Yep.
Rich Klein Jr. RC Cog again, and then Stafftown Races.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, congratulations to all of them. We'll see them all. I don't know when. January, I think, in some way for Delaware. I'm not sure yet about that, but we're in Delaware. So there you go.
Exciting.
There you go. That was exciting. Congratulations to all those great winners. So yeah, 2 weeks from tonight, Papagino's. Tonight, Gus, tonight, right? You said?
2 weeks from tonight.
Okay, 2 weeks from tonight. At night.
At night.
At night. Okay. What else? What else do you boys have? Gus, what else do you have? Take all the time.
Stop making him laugh. It's just going to take longer.
What are you doing? Are you searching through Twitter right now?
No.
It's literally Twitter.
Is it Twitter? Yeah.
No, but the one I wanted to bring up is...
What is it? What is it?
It appears McDonald's is offering an interesting deal.
Are you surviving Barstool?
I was going to bring up the dozen about you're on tonight against Flux.
That's
any
true.
Any teasers you would like to share?
No,
okay.
I do not.
It's funny knowing he's just making something up.
Teasers you want to share?
I had it on my list that it was airing tonight before Surviving Barstool kicks off.
Yes.
Yep, that's true. That is true. Yeah, well, I'm in the hand tonight. Yeah. What else, Gus?
That's pretty much all on
Let's go to Instagram.
Let's do the gram next.
How about these stories from Gus today, huh?
Did you see the LeBron James Ime Udoka back and forth?
Like 4 days ago, I saw that. I did. It's like everybody else.
I mean, it's relevant now because I use the term bitch and LeBron doesn't like the term bitch.
I don't think it's particularly relevant.
I like when Gus gets deflated. He'll say something and he goes...
I did see that. I sure did see that. Yes, I did. Sure did. What's going on at blindmike.net, by the way?
Oh, well, thank you for promoting, folks. Go to, if you're on YouTube right now, go subscribe, all that.
Yeah, go do it.
Why Are You Laughing?
Blind Mike Project on YouTube.
Thursday or Wednesday night if you're on YouTube.
Nice.
I guess up against Surviving Barstool. I didn't think of that. Oh, well.
I'm on YouTube, though.
Nathan For You will be the Why Are You Laughing? And then to close out the year, we're doing Carl Reiner, and then I think Best Specials of 2023, and possibly comics to watch in 2024.
What led to the Carl Reiner idea?
I mentioned the other day I wanted to do an older guy, and then when I looked at my list, I was like, oh, shit, we haven't done Carl Reiner yet. So I don't know. It was just
very important figure in
top of mind.
Comedy history, for sure.
Very.
Did you watch his episode with Seinfeld?
Yes.
With
Mel Brooks.
That's a good, I like that one.
Yeah. I have a clip from that, actually.
Oh, which one?
Where they're talking about the movies they watch or something like that.
Oh yeah. He brings all his DVDs and stuff.
Yeah.
I like that one. That's a good one. Mel
They were
Brooks still alive.
very similar. They had a very similar relationship to Newhart and Rickles.
They definitely did, and they were friends forever.
Yeah.
I mean, Mel Brooks is still,
still kicking,
still like working.
Yeah, I mean, he made.
Doing stuff like he made that
movie. He was in the COVID video that he made. I mean, I guess that was like 2
History
or 3
of the
years
World
ago
Part
now,
2,
but-
though. I mean, that was bad, but
yeah, but he seemed alive in those, you know?
Yeah,
it's true. 1 second here. Okay. All right. What else? Anything else? BlindMike.net and Blind Mike Project. Go subscribe. Don't
Please.
fuck around. It's
Thank
the holiday
you.
season.
Yeah.
Toss a guy a fucking subscription, for Christ's sakes.
Thank you.
Jesus. What else, Coleman? Anything else?
I just saw this thread on Twitter yesterday. It was about Prince and MJ. It was at Rick James concert. It was some story about how
James Brown concert, maybe.
Oh, maybe it was.
They played together at James Brown concert.
Right.
It's kind of not famous, but if you know, like,
I didn't know about
I think,
this.
I think Prince was like fucked up or something.
Yeah, they said he was high or something, and MJ told him
to come on stage.
Come
yeah.
on
It's
stage.
the only time they were on
perform.
stage together, I think, those two, yeah.
Wow.
Prince got mad. You tried to beat him up. I forget.
He said the thread said that he tried to run over
Prince or Michael Jackson, Gus? Prince or Michael Jackson, Gus? Who's better?
Prince.
Better.
Prince.
Why?
Why?
Because I like Purple Rain more than anything Michael Jackson's done, and also Michael Jackson's weirdness hurts him.
Well, I'm talking about the artist. Forget the man. The
You
artist.
know, Gus, as a guy who's been dragged through the muck and mire of media scrutiny.
What's your favorite Michael Jackson song?
Billie Jean.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay. But you're more of a Prince guy.
Yeah.
I think I agree with you as the years have gone on. By the way. Yeah. Go ahead, Coleman.
Yeah, no, it said that he wanted to run over MJ, his mom, and everyone in the parking lot.
Right. Yeah.
After the fact.
He was angry. He was upset. Yes, I've heard that story before. Yeah.
Prince, I feel like he was crazy for a while, right? Like, I
He
feel
had
like that's
some
kind
issues.
of that's
He had
worn
some-
off. Like
he's
you
had
don't.
some issues, yeah.
No one thinks of that.
I was thinking this when I think of Prince, though. Let me make sure I'm exactly correct about this. I was very bummed out when he died. I love Prince. I grew up with him. You know, as an artist, not as a friend. But
I remember where I was. I was with Brian Scalabrine and Milmore from Barstool.
You were?
And the Warthog, actually.
When he died?
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just wait, films. Scalabrine, Jesus. Did you have to pretend he was funny or no?
He paid me no mind until I said, we're with Barstool Sports.
Oh,
And he was,
hey, what's up, brother?
Yeah.
Total douche. Here's the personnel, Prince's first album, For You. It came out in 1978. Here's the people who worked on the album from a instrumental perspective. Prince. Lead vocals, backing vocals, electric, acoustic guitars, piano, electric piano, clavinet, bass guitar, drums, wind chimes, cymbals, hand claps, finger snaps, water drums, bongos, congas, brush trap, bell tree, wood block, producer, arranger, engineer, dust cover design. That's it. He did it all by
That's
himself.
awesome.
He fucking did it all by himself. That's a genius. Prince is
Yeah.
legitimately a fucking genius. And he was 19 years old when he recorded that album.
Wow.
Michael Jackson is like, he's like a child prodigy. Like, I actually listened to the whole podcast series about the whole Michael Jackson thing this year. It was pretty good. It's called Don't Think Twice, and it went through all the stuff. His life, basically. It's very good. But I'm a Prince guy. Prince was a genius. Michael Jackson was a great singer, dancer, songwriter to some extent, but I'm in the Prince camp. He's just a guitarist too.
All right.
I'm taking Prince.
Agreed.
No shade on Michael Jackson as an artist. I mean, I think he probably banged kids. That's more of an issue. But hey, listen, as Justin says, what are you going to do? Justin's there last night, and he just knows the jokes are he's just like that's his,
just has to get through it.
It's just and even now the Mena fans are making fun of him and stuff.
Yeah.
Like Harry was there that kind of stuff. And he's like,
Yeah.
It's just Justin's
Well,
lot.
that's okay.
What was that, Justin?
Well, that's okay.
He said he's off the do though. 4
good.
days down. I would think
5 now, into his 5th.
He's probably out of his system now, I would think. Do you think? Maybe? I don't know.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Perfect.
That's what I was saying the other night, though. Is he?
We'll take some calls, Coleman, I guess. Go ahead. What's up?
He said he's substituting it with vodka, apparently. So
I forgot about
just
that.
Other,
That's
other sugar.
I forgot about that he's drinking vodka. He did seem a little drunk last night. Now I think about it. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny. I thought he asked me if I was going last night.
Yeah.
And I said they didn't mention it to me, so I don't know if there's a specific amount of people, of
course you're gonna
capacity or
go,
whatever.
yeah.
And I thought he was going to be like, "Well, I'll give you a ride if you need." He replied, "Okie dokie," and I was like, "Oh, all right."
He sat there by himself. I didn't know he was there. I started addressing everybody. I said, "Where's Justin? It's weird he's not here." He's like, "I'm right here." I looked over to my left. He was sitting there by himself. I was like, "Oh my god, there he was."
I think Kingpin Pete was there as well.
I talked to Kingpin Pete.
No
way.
How was he?
Well, why don't you talk about it first, Gus? I didn't mean to get you.
No, I'm just saying. He was one of the people who came up to me. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm Kingpin Pete." I was like, "Oh, nice to meet
He's
you."
one of the people who said that to you.
Wow.
There's only one person said it to me
He
last
has a
night.
lot of impersonators.
Usually that Kingpin Pete impersonator is usually at the shows. I didn't see him last night.
The amount of times I've been in a situation where I've had to kill the guy who's not actually Kingpin
Yeah,
Pete.
it's gonna be tough. He told me he's like, I've been trying to call the show a bunch lately. I just can't get through. So he said he's still listening all the time. It was good to see him last night. Where's is he in Waltham?
Maine now. He's a Maynard.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It's a long trip for him then.
Yeah, I was surprised when he told me.
Appreciate that. Yeah. How's he doing?
The episode I was listening to last night, you guys were talking about if he was going to drive Mike to New York
For Barstool.
Yeah.
Oh. Did he or no?
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
You went with who? Steve, I imagine.
Yeah. Oh, we took the train.
Okay.
Well, Steve was concerned it was going to be a mule situation.
A what?
Like
a
Mike-
drug
yeah,
situation?
yeah, like a drug mule.
Even then, Mike, he was trying to break the drug stores. Even then.
Maine. Maybe he went to Kingpin Pete as his source for all this.
Jeff D. Lowe tweeted you, Mike, half an hour ago. Hollywood Strikers are in town in a few weekends if you want to go catch a break.
I'm down. I'll fly out.
They're not a bad team.
The Hollywood Strikers.
It does seem like a team that like everybody on Twitter pretend they like.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oof, the Patriots play Thursday night, huh?
What
it's gonna be a
meaningless
tough scene.
game.
That's gonna be a tough scene.
Who they playing?
Steelers.
Steelers.
Ugh. No Kenny
drubbing.
Pickett either.
What's that?
No Kenny Pickett either. I don't think. I think he got hurt.
Steelers will still win.
Is it in? Not that matters. Is it here or there?
I think it's there.
Pittsburgh. Yeah, the Steelers will win. Jesus, tough scene.
Yeah,
tough scene. What was it? Something else I was gonna say. I forget. So which Papagenos do you think we should go to, Gus? Yeah.
I mean, Waltham is the closest to here, but you said
And
you had.
you've boasted about their ovens before.
That was Steve.
I don't know if that's what activity.
You said you had one in mind.
I got a couple. I'm gonna go on mini scouting next couple of weeks. Like Cain is Abel himself. Good. I'm gonna go up to random like 52-year-old women who just want to get home and fucking sit in the couch and watch TV. Hey, you get the Don the Jeweler? How's the gig?
What do you mean you don't know what it is?
You're not exactly a gig. Why don't you put some lipstick toots? I can't be looking at the guys with that. You get those numbers on your shirt. I'm looking at your tits. Jesus. They load up?
Yes.
All right. Hello.
Hey guys, I actually bumped into Mike at the American Flatbread on Saturday. I had a question for him about his pizza experience.
Oh, is that true, Mike?
Well, you didn't say hello.
I
If you
helped
did.
Mike. No, he didn't.
This is where you got the
I held
goddamn
the door
eggs
for you.
Benedict?
He didn't say.
This we got the eggs Benedict, Mike?
Yes.
Jesus,
yeah, American
American
Flatbread.
fans everywhere. God. All right, go ahead.
Oh, maybe
I
he's
held the
serious.
door for Mike. He didn't. No, I am serious. I held the door for you, and he didn't say thank you. I don't know if it was because you couldn't see me, but I did legitimately
most
hold
likely.
the door
Yeah,
for
Mike
you
thinks
and
doors
elbow.
magically open. That's his life.
Most
That's
likely.
his life as a celebrity. What's your
How
question?
annoying is it that they cut the pizza there? They cut the pizza into like rectangles. They don't do
was a little-
normal slices, and it's super annoying.
Oh, I hate that.
It
Some
was a little
places
weird, and
do
I'll tell
that.
you, I
That's
had
like a flatbread thing, though.
I had like 2 slices that were triangles,
Regular? Yeah.
and then the others were like rectangles.
Now, a lot of flatbread places do that, and it is annoying. I don't like those rectangle pieces. I like a little bit of, I need something to hold on to. you
Yeah,
know?
but I'm with you, sir. It was a little annoying.
We're an underrated pizza state. I live in Montpelier, so I enjoyed your facts yesterday about Montpelier. But yeah, we got great pizza up here. A lot of New Yorkers move up to Vermont, so
I can
I'm
see
glad
that.
you enjoyed the experience. Take care.
Very much. Thank you,
It's
sir.
very nice, Mike. Jeez.
I assume there was a bit here. I like
Treat
that.
the guy like shit. Not thanking him, but that's important.
If he said hello, if he said, "Hey, love, why are you laughing?"
That's
then,
different.
Then he
sure,
gets a thank you.
sure. He's
Yeah.
probably overwhelmed when he saw you.
Maybe, yeah.
Hello.
Hello, it's Alan Fung. How are you?
Is this really Alan Fung, Gus? You know.
No, this is not.
You
Alan.
sure?
I'm positive.
Sounds a lot like
It sounds like Christian Fourier.
The only Alan Fung I've ever heard is Gus's impression. It sounds a lot like him. So go ahead.
Gus do a very good job for me. He worked at my massage parlor also. He chased out frat boy from W-Town and shoot at him in limousine.
Yeah, I figured. I thought we were getting there. Thank you, Mr. Fung. Nice to talk to you.
Fung enjoys the lake in Newton.
What's Mr. Fung doing these days?
He's working for a private insurance company as a lawyer.
As a lawyer, okay. So you need a spokesman or no?
I don't think so yet.
Gus, by the way, nods like yes and says, I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was a shoulder shrug. That was a shoulder shrug.
That was a shoulder shrug. You said that well. Shoulder shrug's not easy.
No.
What is it?
Shoulder shrug.
That's amazing. Hello.
Nice.
That was nice.
Hello, Kirk. How's it going, man? This is Fax, the guy who's protecting the Georgia borders by serving the military.
Oh, good. Thank you.
But I'm glad to call back. Missed y'all last week. Sorry I called that guy a bitch to his face, but, gotta
I don't
walk
know
through
what we're
the snow.
talking about here. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, last week, the guy going to his wedding, his best friend's wedding, walked through the snow.
Oh,
Oh,
Danny?
well, he is a
And I
bitch.
said,
Yeah,
in
that's
the
fine.
Army,
Oh, you're the Army guy, right? Oh,
Well,
yes. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Thank you for your service. Just a
yes.
real man in the military, yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to lie about what I did. It was nothing cool, but, you
That's
know.
okay.
Regardless, as I've gotten, more into your fandom over this past weekend, I've realized that most of the people that call in have little shticks and stuff.
That's true.
So I came up with something. If you're all right with it.
I'm nervous. I'm concerned for you, but I'm in if you're in.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
So
I like
my
this guy.
name, my name's Faxon, and Fax for short. So I'm gonna give you some facts of the day. We're gonna start super simple.
Okay.
Based on my research over the weekend.
Oh, sure.
So, facts number one.
Facts number one.
The only reason people within Barstool do not like Kirk is because he does not own the company. Kirk and Dave are extremely similar in the sense of their principle of speech and how they act on certain things.
I don't hate this guy. Go ahead.
So that's why they don't like you. It's because you're not their boss.
I never
so
thought
they're not
that.
scared of you as much as they are of Dave.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Because
true.
you
Like the
guys- you
Carolines. No, you're right. Facts. Like the Carolines and Madelyns. Dave's history is bullshit and all like driven by people who want to hate us, but it's the same as mine.
Sure.
But they love him. And
Exactly.
They hate, yeah, right. Facts. I'm with you. Facts. You're spitting
'cause
facts.
you don't
Facts.
All right, and then facts number two.
Facts number two, Mike.
People who
26 to go.
refuse-
I like this.
Nope, only today.
What's that, Facts? I like
only
this guy.
two today. I got an extra one for you if you want one.
Go, let's hear it. Go
Um,
ahead. Go ahead.
People who refuse to spend $9.99 on a show they were raving about days prior are just not stoolies. Simple as that.
Okay.
I have 2 kids and live off of a corporal army paycheck and can still shell out $9.99 for content I genuinely enjoy.
What do you got, Mike?
Also,
Damn straight, brother.
Dave is not known. Dave is not known for lying to the people, so I don't know why he would randomly start now.
I would agree with you on that one.
This guy.
You spitting facts, Mike.
Facts for days.
Yes. We have a bonus one.
That's why they're called facts, because it's all I spit. So.
Oh, we got you. We got you.
All right, the bonus one.
Yeah, you want a bonus one,
The
Mike?
bonus one. This
I love
one.
one.
Go ahead.
Yes. This one is after I saw Steve on the show on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
On average, at least 65% of Italian Americans who live in Massachusetts, New York, and New Jersey sincerely believe that their lives and personalities are exactly like The Sopranos.
Okay, well, there you go. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Facts. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, talk to you soon.
Thank you for your
Get out of here, you rascal.
I like him. I like him. I like him in Georgia more than the pizza guy. I'll say that.
What's your problem with him?
He's a wise ass.
He's a nice guy.
Go away. He chokes on the pizza at some point. Hopefully his
Oh,
dad throws him in the
come
oven,
on.
you know? Right, Steve? Hello. They load up, Coleman?
Yes.
All right.
I'll tell you. Can I tell you what's been in my head for quite some time, and I haven't figured out the best way to craft it. But there's got to be something you can do with Fung and Trung. You know. The 2 men in Gus's life.
Well, thank you for a peek behind the curtain. Mike.
I wanted to get it out there. Someone will be able to do something with
Yeah,
it.
there'll be some sitcom open with them or something.
Yeah.
Like Gus is there. Yeah, right.
There's a song there. for
Bowling
sure.
night tonight, so yeah. Is it not Gus?
What?
Bowling night tonight, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, who's gayer, Coleman or his brother?
Like actively his brother.
I don't
Does
know.
magic.
No, but
Whoa, Mike.
actively means sexually active.
Okay, but I'm saying neither of them are that we know of.
No.
Right?
I would say Coleman is gayer.
Technically, he's the one in a relationship. I'm not.
With who?
He just has a girlfriend.
Oh, Coleman.
Oh, Coleman's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I was gonna say like. it's-
Coleman's living a swinging bachelor lifestyle.
Sure.
Yeah.
How's his nice girlfriend?
Yeah, she's cool. I don't really talk with her much. Like it's all kind of new, I guess.
Is she like his assistant in the tricks or no?
Maybe.
Does she go in the like
That's not a bad
Box,
call.
he
Yeah.
splits her open.
Yeah, does he cut her in half?
He sure
I
does.
hope so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Thanks, buddy. There you go. Hello. Pardon me.
Gus also producing big emergency episode tonight.
Of what?
Everybody knows we're lame.
Because of the Cliff's mom?
That's right.
Okay, just in time.
Yeah.
Everybody still remembers that. I definitely meant that when I said
Are you gonna leave again for bowling?
Ooh, that's a good point.
No.
No? What time's that?
5:30, I think.
What time's bowling?
6:25.
Oh, you're leaving. What the fuck are you talking about? You're definitely leaving.
Totally
for that.
leaving.
I'll be in the whole time again.
So you're lying.
Again, you left last time.
That was the weirdest thing is when me and Clemmer texted me when we got done because Gus started recording and then he left. And then when we were done, he tweeted, "Great episode." And Clemmer texted me and goes, "How does he know that?"
He just knows. He just knows.
Because,
you always know.
Because how I recorded on StreamYard, I was able to stay in like behind the backstage.
So were you driving or bowling with like an AirPod in?
Yeah. No, actually, no, it was Bluetooth through the car. So I just listened to it as I was driving. So I'll do the same thing again tonight.
Definitely.
So I know we had one listener at least.
What's there to say about her, out of curiosity?
Well, we're going to do the 2 episodes that she was in.
Oh, that's good. How many was she in total, do you think?
I'll have to look that up. We're doing the first one that she was in, and I forget the title of the second episode.
What's the plot?
I'm watching when we're done
Cliff
here.
has a girlfriend or no?
I don't believe so. No.
Okay, I like that one.
I do like that one too.
Yeah,
That's what I had in mind. But Clemmer chose.
Oh, he's a big star. Hello.
What's going on, man? It's Rob.
Hey, Rob, what's cooking, brother? How you doing, man?
What's going on, bro? How you guys been?
We're cool as beans here, man. Yeah, everything's cool here, just like the season, man. If you believe in seasons, which I really don't, man. But yeah, I'm a climate change guy. Hey, man, I don't mean to get in your vibe, man. Sorry, go ahead, let it rip.
No, it's cool. I really wanted to hear about how Mike takes his pizza too. Like, can we go with that a little bit more?
Yeah, man, Mike's the kind of guy. I don't want to speak for him, man. But every time we go and have pizza, it's a cool scene. We like to make our own anyway, We like to go to we get kind of like Vietnamese pizza with a little bit of side. Like we'll go to Scandinavia sometimes. Like what's the 5th best pizza place in town? And we'll check it out, man.
I'm more of an artisanal guy, and I really don't care about the quality of the pizza. I just like to support small business.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
Man, that's so cool of you, bro.
And I'm a vegan too, so it's kind of fucked up because I'm a vegan.
Yeah.
But I get vegan pizza, which is like really good.
That's right.
It's like nothing on it, but it's like really good. I just look at it, I'm like, hey man, you ready to come in here? Ready to have experience together?
It's all carbon
bro,
neutral.
DEC yeah, we're all about those Yelp reviews and just like give.
Yeah,
them
now you're
back
pushing into like a bit from the old show, man. That's a bad vibe, man. Like the DC thing doesn't fit in really, man.
We kind of lost any sort of center of this bit, man.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man.
Bro, I heard some scuttlebutt that you tried to call me, so I was calling you back, bro.
That's cool, man. It's all good here, man. Don't you worry. It's cool, man, bro. Don't worry about it. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for the call, bro. The fuck was that DEC thing?
Yeah, I don't know. It was going kind of okay there.
As someone who's made a few prank calls in his day, sometimes you call with the general idea.
Right.
And you think, I can just wing. I'm funny enough to wing this.
Sure.
And then you realize pretty quickly.
There's a lot of mans coming from him. Man. Hello.
Hello, Kirk. This is Juan. Your landscaper.
Oh, well, yeah. Hello, Juan. How are you?
I have very much trouble. Harry.
Well, hold on. Juan, hold on for 1 second, if you will. You guys both saw Harry last night, right, Coleman?
Yes. Yeah.
Gus?
Yeah.
Well behaved, right?
Oh, he was great.
Okay. I mean,
That's when Dad's around.
Well, yeah. Yes, I'm curious because I'm not saying I don't believe you, Juan. I'm just saying it does fly in. But I guess every parent thinks that, right, Mike?
Sure.
Go ahead.
He tell the Lexington police that I do very bad things to him, and they come to my house.
I don't think that's true, Juan. Juan, I'd like to think I would know about that. But go ahead. They came to your home.
I last see him a week ago, and he tell me, I make you go away, and then me and my friends, we go to Lawrence, and we go fuck your wife.
Well,
that's what he say to me.
This is what Harry said this to you, Juan, about your wife?
Good Lord.
Oh, my God.
That's what he not like me, and I try very hard to be very, very nice to him.
Yeah.
And so now this is my one phone call because I'm in the
you're in
police
prison.
station, and they say they send me back home to Mexico.
Yeah.
And I don't see my family.
Okay. I was wondering about that.
And Harry said he go fuck my wife. That's
you mentioned
that's
that.
not
Juan.
very nice.
Yeah, no, that's not nice. You shouldn't.
It's certainly impolite.
No, that's illegal. If she consents, it's on her, Juan. Just to be clear. Thanks for the call.
Will he care for my wife and kids?
He's a very thoughtful. I thought he was a very thoughtful and caring guy. Yeah, I think he will, Juan. I think he will.
That's nice of him.
Yeah.
I have very nice apartment in Lawrence. It's paid for through the month of December, but after that, my wife, she has no money. She has nowhere
All right,
to go.
all right, thanks, Juan. We'll work on it.
Feliz.
Feliz Navidad.
What are landscapers doing at your house in late November?
Well, maybe the leaves, final leaf. I'm seeing a lot of that going on right now.
Good. All right.
I don't know Juan, so but I mean, of course I'm going to say that.
Sure.
It's just smart. But if Harry, in fact, is boffing his wife,
That's
crazy.
I mean, you're kind
I feel like the
proud
burden-
of him in a weird way, but
I think the burden is on her legally. I would suspect, unless she's also underage. Then it would be on Juan.
unless he's really pinning her down and, you know.
He's 11.
I don't know whether I should go with this or not.
It doesn't seem. I guess I keep going back to how is he getting to Lawrence? I don't know. We're going to find out.
Kids Uber nowadays.
That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point. Take a couple more. Hello.
Hey, Kirky, 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any update on Fred Tausch's search for a number 2? And will that number 2 also have to pay for the producer's salary?
Yeah, it's a good question about that producer's salary, which I'd forgotten about.
Conan mentioned that to me the other, and I forgot that guy didn't leave with Rich. He stayed.
So they're just paying his salary out. Unless Rich is a very nice guy and continues to pay his salary after he left the company, which I doubt.
Well, no, but I guess I mean, like, if Rich is starting a new show, you'd think that guy would go with him.
Probably. I know nothing. I'm telling you, when I say I don't listen to the radio, I don't listen to the radio. Like, other than when we play cuts here, I have no idea what Fred's doing.
Yeah.
I don't.
You haven't heard any scuttlebutt?
Nothing. I imagine they're probably going to do some thing until the new year, right?
Well, caller, stay tuned to Mutt Stack.
That's true. When Mutt listens to the radio and they tell him something, he will report it. That I can promise you. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing now. I have no idea. It'd be interesting though. I imagine Fred's like we are, off the last week of the year, right? So probably they got 2 more weeks of this crap.
Yeah.
A little more than that, and then they'll.
It'll probably be Hardy, right?
I would
That's
think.
the
Is he
assumption?
done the show at all in the
don't
morning
know.
since they started?
I don't know. I haven't been listening.
No, I have no idea. Probably. I hope so for Hardy's sake if he wants it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Because he's wanted to get out of there. Didn't he want? He tried getting a job with you guys, right?
That sounds
Kirk and Kelly?
familiar.
Yeah.
I think we talked to him.
Yeah, I thought so.
I feel like I could be wrong. I feel like Jerry and I talked to him. It didn't seem like a perfect fit, but I could be making that up. Not making it up, but like we talked about it. I don't remember.
I remember you alluding to someone in 98.5, and I thought later you said it was Hardy.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. For sure, that sounds familiar. Yeah. Hello. You've been good. I like him. Nice guy.
Was Don the jewel of the impetus to you finally cutting your hair? Or?
Yes, as I said last night. I'm sorry you weren't at the live show, probably. Yes, that tweet. I was like, I can't live with this hair. I can't do it anymore. It's better. It's not.
Hey, was that theater full? I saw a lot of pictures online. It didn't look like it was all the way full, which would be not good. But I was wondering if it was.
It filled up.
No,
by the time I was
it
there.
was like 3/4. I mean, but I expected. Who is this? Is this Sneakers?
This is Kane.
Kane.
I had a couple.
Yeah, well, hold on,
points,
Kane, hold
that I
on,
wanted-
Kane. Okay, hold on, Kane, hold on.
Okay.
No, but I expected.
Go ahead.
I told Coleman this on Monday night in Maynard. Like I expected it to be. People always enter and say they're going to go. Then it's a Monday night in Maynard, like an hour and a half away. Tough scene. The fact it was like 3/4, 80% full, I was pretty impressed.
Right.
No, it is really good. I was just curious. I was, I got to get on that next time. That would have been fun.
And you mentioned it the day before, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I was pretty impressed, but Kane wasn't. What can you do? What's up, Kane?
No, I was. No, I wasn't. I didn't know if it got full after. Not a
What's your
big deal,
point, Kane?
but
Go ahead. What do you
I
want?
had a
What do you want?
question. So your producers lead off with the show. Obviously,
They do lead off with
Barstool,
the show, yeah.
Survivor. Then that other stupid topic where there really isn't a real beef. They had no idea about it, but that's not even the point of it. The point is, like, are you getting sick and tired of like Gus just not coming prepared to the show?
I think it's been a good.
from
I think it's been a
listener-
good Gus day today. That old story. I don't know, Mike.
No, it's been
for
a
sure.
good show, but you saved it, Kirk.
Well, I save
Kirk, you
every
saved
show.
the
Look at the other 3 people in the fucking room. What do you want me to say?
Throw me in.
What do you want me to say? Do you want to do this? Like,
but I'm
yes,
saying,
we know
if
this,
it-
Kane.
No, if I only know about the topic I knew about, so I know he botched the whole thing, and Coleman knew nothing either, which is whatever. But what other topics are they just botching too that I just don't even really know?
Like what?
about? I
What?
just wonder,
Like, you could be right, Kane.
Like the lame stream media.
Yeah, Kane. What do you want to hear us talk about?
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying he just isn't prepared.
Well, Coleman tried to bring up your terrible gig thing, right?
Yeah,
That's what he's saying. But Kane is saying that Coleman wasn't well informed.
That's a
on that
fake.
subject.
That's a fake feud. You're saying, Kane?
Well, it's not real.
It's
He's
a
going to
bit.
protect the class. I'm not. How can that be a beef? You know what I mean?
What do you mean
Like, you're not-
protected?
he's protected.
I got you. I
I
got you.
can't
It's
protect
transgender.
him, you know?
Mike. You got it? You
Yeah,
sure?
transitioning.
So
you
what's your
know?
question, Kane? I'm confused. I'm sorry, I'm confused, Kane. What's
Well,
your
I'm
question?
asking. He's not prepared for the show.
Who is
And
he,
I have
Gus
a
or
lot of
Coleman?
faith- Like again, so Gus.
Oh,
Gus,
gotcha.
Gus. So yes, so you made up you told a fake story, I think, that you ran over the Mount Hope Bridge. Gus just sat there like
That's
a
not.
dummy.
That is
He
not.
knows
That
he
is.
lives in that
Well, I'm not
town.
saying. I'm not saying it's a fake story,
Can't be
Kane.
fake.
I'm not saying it's fake. I'm saying I was at Roger
Sure,
Williams.
yeah, it's just like I'm telling you, since 2013 has been like 13 suicides off that bridge. So I'm just saying I was going to go down.
What do you think you're talking about? He was scouting.
No, but I'm saying is I was at Roger
gonna
Williams.
live
I was.
stream and show
This
you
guy is
when I
fucking.
get arrested
Shut the
going over
fuck
that
up,
bridge.
Kane. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Did you hang up on him or no?
Nope, he's still here if you want.
Shut up for a second. I was at Roger Williams for Kate's swimming meet. I ran, and there was a bridge. I ran over it. I said I don't know which bridge it was. I had no idea.
Well, you were near the college, right?
Correct. I was right there.
Okay. I mean, that's unbelievable to me that you got over that bridge as
Oh, I
a
got you.
pedestrian.
We got
It's shocking to me.
It's a bit. I got you. It's a bit.
That's dangerous.
You're a very annoying person.
Good.
What?
I love you, Kirk. I love you so much.
Okay,
So
good.
I just cannot wait to be in there on that show. And
That's never going to
have all-
happen.
all kinds of laughs.
That's never going
You're
to
up to
happen.
never
Come
now.
on.
Never. This guy, you want this guy? All kidding aside, Mike, do you want this guy? And he's annoying.
I don't know enough about him.
He's just
I think you could tussle.
No,
That'd
he
be
gives
fun.
off like. Nah, he's just gonna hate the show.
He's what I think
It sounds like he
everyone
already does.
thinks Steve from Gloucester was.
Yeah, he hates the show. He's doing his bits.
when
Like,
he
oh, the place
said-
wasn't full. Like,
when he said which wouldn't be good, like that was when I was like, oh, he's a.
Which wouldn't be good? What?
He said it looked like the theater wasn't quite full, which wouldn't be
Yeah,
good.
why wouldn't that be good,
As if it's
Kane?
there's some implication.
Yeah, why wouldn't that be good?
Well, I feel like if you bought a ticket, you should show up. You know, that's what
gotcha.
I would have done. I mean, I just was surprised. You know.
All right, goodbye. What else? I hate people like that.
He'll be here.
No, we're good with him. I'm saying next call.
Yep.
Hello.
Hi, Kirk. It's Blind Mike's deodorant.
Oh.
Hello. How are you?
Hey, a long time no talk.
Finally, some normalcy.
I perked up.
Hey.
Hello, friend.
What's up?
I was wondering if Mike Geary was available.
He's right here.
Yes, I am.
Hi, Mr. Geary. As you know, I'm developing a profile on you, and if you could answer one quick question for me.
Please.
Could you give me an idea of the total number of hats you have, and follow up to that, how many you wear on a regular basis?
Good question.
Great question, because I was going to give you the second detail, even if you didn't ask.
Well, okay.
I would say in the regular rotation
Terrific.
of wearing out of the house, I've got 4. I also have 4 by my laptop that I wear on the various shows that I do.
Wow.
Those don't leave the house.
What an entertainer.
Those don't leave the house.
Man of many hats.
And then I probably have 4 or 5 others that I don't really wear.
I always say the guys that put a hat on to be more interesting. I'm watching the show. That's my take. This is my Tuesday hat.
I have my
Which today
thick,
is,
my
by the
thick
way.
boy
It's
hat.
Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday.
What's going on Tuesday today? We're good with calls. Come on, I can't talk to these people.
So a female. Apparently, there's some rule in the L.A. coroner's office that Quincy has to take a certain amount of vacation days.
Sure.
So Aston's making him,
Yeah, hit the road for a
take a
couple
load
days,
off,
yeah.
and they bring in a female doctor. Quincy doesn't like that too much.
Yeah, sure, who could blame him?
But she's a real dime piece, and of course, Quincy's going to chase that poon.
She's in trouble.
Yeah.
Who plays that doctor? Let me look this up. I love stuff like that.
She was, the only thing I knew her from is they said on IMDb, it said, like, you may know her from the Sassoon commercials in the 80s.
Really?
Yeah. She's quite attractive.
What's the episode title? Do we know? No.
It's, Season 5, Episode 18.
Season 5, Episode 18.
What is Sassoon?
Never.
Like Vidal Sassoon?
New Blood, I think.
Oh, shampoo.
No Deadly Secret. Oh, no, I'm season 3. I'm sorry, Mike. You've done No Deadly Secret. I apologize.
Yes.
Yep, New Blood.
New Blood. Look at that.
Is this her?
February 28th, 19. You are deep into the 80s now, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
New Blood and Quincy.
And we noticed that the production value is improved.
It's a whole different time now, huh?
Yeah.
Let me see here. Makes him go on vacation. Calls in a pretty young pathologist. Oh, boy. Let me see. Where is she? Is that Dr. Jerry McCracken? No.
That's exactly right, yes.
Beverly Adams?
Yeah.
think I know her. She was fairly young then. She was like,
Oh, I think this is the commercial with her.
Well, there you go.
Beverly Adams.
She didn't do much after that.
No.
It
seemed like the type of episode that they would bring
this
this
episodes
person.
of The Guilt. What is that?
It seemed like they were setting up some kind of spin-off.
Didn't really happen though. Huh?
Never happened.
So when you watch those episodes, you realize now this woman is like going to be 80 in a couple of years. I was thinking I watch these shows. I'm like, this woman's like 96 or something.
Yeah.
Huh.
Is she that? Because that's 40 years ago. I was thinking she was in her like 20s or something.
1945 when she was born, so she's like 35 when the episode came out.
Wow. Right.
Does Quincy get in those pants or what?
Oh boy, does he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then you just never see them again.
Nope.
I like episodes. That's what I like.
Probably never see her.
Yeah, almost definitely.
Yeah.
Huh.
I feel like I always struggle with like even watching old shows when I'm older than someone in the show, but they're older than me. It's like a weird feeling. I don't know what to call it.
That's a weird realization I had with Friends when Matthew Perry died.
Mm-hmm.
On Friends.
Oh yeah, you're older.
They're
now.
younger than I am.
The characters
now.
or the actors?
Definitely the characters.
Yeah.
Some of the actors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, definitely right.
Or like,
I think by the end, Courtney Cox was like in her 40s, I think.
Right.
Or like Costanza was like 29 in like the beginning of Seinfeld.
George Wendt is like in his early 30s and Cheers.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's wild. All right. Well, SimpliSafe. SimpliSafe.com/Kirk. SimpliSafe.com/Kirk. Just protect your home. Powered by 24/7 professional monitoring all around your house for less than $1 a day. Inside, outside. Comprehensive protection. Again, if you want your home safe for the holidays, which is a big time for break-ins, we know that. A huge spike this time of year. SimpliSafe Home Security is offering a deal of 50% off any new system so you can stay safe this season. So get moving right now. Video Doorbell Pro, wireless outdoor security camera, powerful way to deter package thieves. Less than $1 a day. That's way less than a cup of coffee. Way less.
Yes.
Way less. I saw Casey Smith, our friend, tweet out yesterday that was 2 cups of coffee. You could get this. And people quickly correct her. I saw some people on Twitter say, actually, Steve from Gloucester says 3 cups.
That's 3 cups of coffee right there.
What is that, Steve?
That's 3 cups of coffee right there.
That's right there. SimpliSafe.com/KIRK. There's no safe like SimpliSafe. SimpliSafe.com/KIRK. So what is our lineup looking like for Friday?
I believe we were rolling with Daver.
That's rolling uphill then.
And then I don't think the Drip Lord is in.
If it's Well, if it's Friday, Thursday was a hard no.
That's true.
Friday was his maybe, so I can reach out, and now that we know it's Friday, I can confirm it with him.
Okay. Fine by me.
You two are really playing hardball with each other.
I didn't see the Drip Lord on any of these lists, these contest winners.
He was on he was in the bucket.
See him at Papagino's.
I didn't see him at Papagino's.
Didn't see him at Subway.
No.
I went to Subway the other day for lunch, and I was like, I'm gonna have to maybe sit in here for 3 hours. Like, it smells. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna handle that.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Haven't heard back from.
You shake your head.
Nikki.
No, that's not a good sign.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard from Nikki yet.
Do you think we're in trouble then? We've promised these people a live show down there.
Yeah,
There's been a drawing.
There's been a drawing. You bought stuff.
Explain that to Nikki.
Yeah, I'll be
Did
on.
she saw your old tweets?
She might have.
I can see that.
In Delaware, that's the deep south, you know?
Yeah, it's right in the middle, though. It's Montante's. That's true. Yeah, you might be okay there. When was the last time you contacted her?
We talked on Friday, and it was still the issues.
What's the issue?
It's technical.
What do you mean technical?
They said technical issues, and I'm
who's-
guessing it's with their computer system or
Oh,
something.
not about us doing a show then.
Oh yeah, no.
That's never seemed like a problem
What do you
so
mean?
far. Like us in the mix with
I just mean
everything.
Subway's like a franchise. I don't know how that works. Like, can people do shows there? I don't know. I have no idea.
That's the part I didn't know, is if they would even be allowed to. But, like...
What's the weirdest place we've done a show? I guess it's probably at the place in Mississippi, not the restaurant, the one you did.
Oh, the convenience store?
I think so, right?
I guess that would be the weirdest, yeah.
What was her name?
Mercedes?
No.
Christy?
Christy, yeah. That's probably the
Jon
weirdest
Stewart
one.
was plowing her?
That's right. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Maybe that was it. That guy's house was kind of weird, but he was all right.
I think the house is the weirdest one. If you're just describing it to someone, the house is the weirdest. We went to a guy's house. He sat there.
Well, describe the other one.
We were at a store. I've done fucking events for Entercom that are exactly like that.
Gas station stores?
Yeah.
That's true. 2,000 miles away?
Yeah.
Or whatever it was. Yeah, maybe that's true, I guess. Yeah, that's true. That's probably, you're probably right. because that guy just wasn't really on social media.
Yeah.
I never heard from him since.
No.
Probably listening to the show right now.
Yep.
And that was it.
Quietly enjowing himself.
Yeah,
And I said,
you
all right,
said the
fellas,
other
see you
day.
later.
Yeah, the other day we were like, you want to bring some friends over? He's like, nah, I'm good. We don't really like the show. I was like, oh, okay. Did 2 hours. Did we put it up?
Yes.
Yeah.
We did?
Yep.
He was a nice enough guy. He spent a shitload. What was it for? Oh, Mancock?
Yeah.
I think that was the Mancock
Should
razor.
return the money, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, there you go. So, yeah, Subway won't be as weird as that.
No. But here's the thing is, the conception of Magnolia and Subway are much weirder than that guy's house.
Sure, because it was a charity.
Yeah.
It's a basic.
Well, you know who wasn't on the Subway list was Montante.
I think, you know what's sad is I think Montante thinks like he's going to be invited there because of his relationship with the.
Well, that's what I was saying. You'd expect I thought we were getting that meeting.
Montante he don't think he ever buys anything.
No.
You never see his name on anything. He's a cheapskate. He's too busy
Well,
getting money. From
Yeah, that's the thing is he's in debt to
That's true. If
Minifans.
you
I
stop
mean-
gambling, you're probably $10 million.
Yeah.
Okay, so blindmike.net, Blind Mike
you.
Project. Mike, I'll probably see you Sunday night if that's okay.
All right.
Probably. We'll let you know. We're back tomorrow with Carabas and Mutt. They're both their dreams to work with each other.
Yeah.
So we'll
It's
see
a
how
big-
that goes.
This is a big spot for Mutt.
Big spot. It's a big. It's gonna be a slap and tickle fest of those two. It's gonna be annoying. It's gonna be an annoying show tomorrow. So that's Wednesday, and then Friday, Daver is in. Deaver from Hull.
Yep.
Okay. I wonder how many times he'll say my name. I want somebody to count that during the episode.
Do we have an over/under?
More than Steve?
Oh, that's tight.
I think somebody has to go back and listen to, not you, but some Minifan, go back, find how many times Steve said my name in the last episode, which was 3 hours.
Whatever will be, add 3 because he's going to do a bit where he's like, Kirk, he's doing it on purpose.
That's true. Yeah, I'm walking into that. That's true. Christ. All right. Thanks again for last night. Minifans were great. Congratulations to the winners over the next couple of weeks. And we will talk to you tomorrow with Mutt and Carabas. Come on.